Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
We are what they call so back.
We are so back until this episode's over, and then we're gonna be so gone
And we're
for a
so
month.
over.
We're gonna be so gone for like a month after this episode. Hello. We are here, ready to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. How are you guys doing? How's everybody feeling? Yeah, how are you feeling?
There's so many lily bodies all over the fucking place. Holy shit.
That doesn't make any sense for the bit anymore. The video started. No one's gonna get that one.
They should show up. They should show up for the streams. And then they know all about the fact that Lily kept on getting choked out by the Canadian government and left to die or whatever on their floor.
Was by implying that, have the imagination fill in the blanks, so they are like, man, I want to go to the next stream so I get more context. They get the context and get disappointed because it's not as good as their imagination.
Speaking of the next stream, after today's episode, we are going to be going on a small hiatus for 5Darps. Starting next week, we are going to be doing a horror resort game. We're going to be doing a horror game.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Starting next week. It'll be the starting on the 6th.
Hold on, when were you gonna tell me about this?
Never. Because we've already replaced you with Aaron. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? You said you'd be there, Aaron. Aaron, you said you'd be there. Aaron.
You know what?
Aaron, you promised. You promised me.
Let's make it easier. I'll take Aaron's place since it looks like they are too busy to replace me.
How dare? How actual dare? We have to go with the original plan.
Replaced by Aaron. That would make 4 people.
We'd have to. Dang it. Oh well, we'll see what happens.
We still don't have a 5th DARP.
Aaron invokes the 5th. I know, right? I don't even know if he's here. It's gonna suck whenever he gives us the recap in a second.
I mean, he did tell us he was gonna shit himself, so you know.
Oh, that's true. He's probably off shitting.
That is not, in fact, what he said.
Guys,
he literally said that's not the kind of.
Guys, as you can see in front of you, we have a glorious depiction of Thriller Killer beside of a glorious depiction of Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts. Are you ready to get sexed? If you guys haven't noticed, in the Discord right now, we have a bit of a war going on between several factions. Currently, we have the Pumpkin King's undead horde, this time represented here by Pumpkin, who are going to be fighting off against Thriller Killer's little stabby gang, little slasher gang. There's also a third faction that recently joined in, which is Phantom's little Phantom Mafia that they have, little Ghost Mafia. Who knows? Maybe we'll add all of the undead together, because ghosts are still undead.
Yeah, they're still dead.
Yeah, they're still undead. It's fine. We can add them both together. But yes, so we have that going on currently. Who knows if a 4th faction ever rises up? Who's to say? Who knows? But currently that is happening off in the Discord. If you guys want to go to the Discord and the
race war is real.
The race war is real.
Why is this happening?
Well, you can't start a race war and me not call it a race war.
It's not.
Before we get any more of that going on, first things first, there are 23 cards that need to be added to this pile over here, so I'm gonna do that.
Oh my god, the pile.
We're gonna add 23 cards over to this pile. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And since I said that, there were 3 more So let's put the last 3 in there. 1, 2, 3. Finally, once we do the recap, this will become more apparent. However, we don't have an Aaron, so I don't know if
I'm not on deck this week.
you're not on
anyway.
deck this week. Okay, I didn't know who was on deck. Speaking of decks,
I mean, it would have been up to anyone, but to be fair, Linda just did like the entire recap last time, so I mean, yeah.
speaking of decks, last time there was a duel. You guys have fought against Nadia's deck, and I did mention that whenever we had that kind of thing happen from now on, we are going to be taking half of that deck of cards and splitting it up and throwing it into this section over here. And the reason I was going to wait till you came back is because, well, first off, let's just go ahead and throw this in. I feel like that's fine to just throw in. Same with this one. They were just what kind of there. I'm going to take this long deck of cards here. Go ahead and shuffle it for me.
Cool.
The shuffler.
And shuffle that for me a couple of times.
The shuffler.
Okay, and then we're gonna split this deck in 2.
Oh, we have a counter, cool.
And now we'll take this card, whatever it was, we'll add it to the pile as well. Choose one of these 2 piles.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Meeny, miny, mo. Miny, mo. Eeny, meeny. This one.
This one. All right.
How you sense its aura? Is it cool?
We're going to add that into the actual pile over here, and we are not going to add the other half. So this half of cards, nobody knows what's in it. I know Nadia's deck, but everything was shuffled, so I have no idea which cards got in, how many of the extra deck monsters got in, how many of the super secret cards got in. This, we technically could have Ryoko Suki in here.
That'd be fun.
God, that'd be so
Just drop by.
hilarious.
Ryoko Suki could technically be in here now, so who knows, man. Now that has happened and we've name dropped a thing, who wants to tell us what happened last time?
Cool. So last time in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Darps, the race war begins. The teams successfully has not really negotiated, but seen an agreement to change, well, to sue the board, really. And having realized this and jumped in the air and gone, yeah, they decided to do their next things for the day. At which point they did the only thing you can do as we approach October. They split up.
Let's split up, gang.
Split up, gang. Let's look for clues that way. We'll cover more ground. Taliesin went over to the Raws, continuing to, first of all, attempt to find a certain card for Kenneth, and also maybe continue believing that maybe one day he'll get his stuff back. Not today. Yeah,
It's not
I
the
don't think
principle of the thing.
it's at this point. The teacher goes, "Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this. There's a lot more shit going on right now."
There's a lot more shit than your random ass fucking junk. I'm sorry, I can't find it.
We got some shit going on. I can't find your junk.
I could help. I can help you find me, John.
I like how you're just in pain. And
I still
she
think it's
mentioned a
funny
little bit, I
that
was
both of the people who have met them have still yet to ask me what their name is.
we don't like asking names in here. We like going through life.
I would
never
just
knowing
assume you would
anyone's
tell me
name.
at some point.
Nope, I'm never telling you.
Okay.
You're never gonna know.
That's cold.
It's fine. She's a woman, so I can roll for her.
I just realized I don't think many of us had the experience of asking each other our names.
That's
So what
don't
else
let me
happened?
think about it. Anyway, so she talks to her. It's like, yeah, I don't listen. There's other shit going on. We're trying to do the thing against Obelisk. We don't think they're actually putting their all, but we can't underestimate or overestimate them, considering what happened last time with Roz. So, we'll, at some point, maybe look on the things, primarily, like, the other stuff that was a little bit more unique, but yeah, your stuff too, don't worry. At some point. And then we stared into the horizon. And then he goes to trade some cards with his roommate, Lisa and Gutierrez. The Big J.
The Big J!
We learned that what's effectively happening with NATO vampire, is that he's effectively just kind of buying these off, and these are like, sweet, we get these cards, we can sell them, we can make some cash, and he will pay you in actual cash if you want to too, which is definitely like, damn, he's really using his inheritance. But, you know, that's a piece of information that we are aware of, and there's still no Valkyrian, but we got some fusion synchro ritual. That card is a big one.
Big card.
It's
Do
a
big card things.
It's called Omega. I don't know. We need the alpha and the beta. Anyway, Benny continues to go see our passed out professor, and he pretends to be asleep the entire time, except when he doesn't. But notably, he points out that, hey, when I was looking, he's also here. Hello-ish.
He was there.
These two are soul bonded too. These two are soul bonded. They're not. But he thought Benny was chill.
Yeah.
He's like, are you sure this guy's, by the way, I was gonna check his key. It's not the one that we're looking for, but it's good to know it exists here. For a second I forgot that he was part of Kate's roommate's simp army.
Yeah, he's one of the three. He's one of the three there.
his simp army. And it's like, well, you know, this isn't what I was looking for, but you know, at least I'm aware it's here. Benny, you're cool. I'm gonna go now forever. And then he walked off, and we never saw him again until season 3.
He said,
They lied, I'm not cool.
He said, if you want to ever want to talk or come by to read something, you can go to his room.
I don't think Benny likes talking with much about anyone. But at least he can see the spirit, so that's cool. We all love James. Anyway, while still pretending to be asleep, they talk over, and primarily the thing to point out is like, he goes, yeah, by the way, in the door that goes to like your head or so, something was trying to get in. I'm assuming they failed. Your door looked fucked. It wasn't. You're not a werewolf. Nothing was trying to get out. It was the other way around.
Your weird heart soul door got like attacked or something. That was weird.
Yeah, your soul door got attacked. In some other timeline, we could say you're about to get streets, but you know, you don't know that guy, so it's fine. And, well, we now are aware of that. That's scary. Let's not think about that ever again. So, Kate and Gregor go back to a room to pick up respective dates. It wasn't a date for Kate, but you know, she's never one to give up on pussy.
I guess I'll just fucking go. Just leave my room.
Grace is forced to third wheel with Samurai in a room somewhere.
Help.
Poor girl. Yeah, poor girl. Gregor and Pitt go on a date and successfully...
Sorry. I was like, I could imagine awkward silence between Grace and Samurai, and then him just breaking it like, so you want to see my Samurai sword collection?
You want to see my samurai sword?
Yeah, it's right here. It's a family heirloom.
It's a hidden armament card. It's very nice.
Just a card that has him on it.
Hey, wait a minute.
He's showing off his penis.
Oh, you know, there really are pinups like that in this world.
You know, so the lore of this card is that this guy gets magically turned into a guy, and he has to climax 1,000 times.
Yeah, it turns out they didn't want to make reprints out of the card because they said some people were trying to perform his actions during tournaments.
God.
That's the same reason that like you don't have to do Yujo friendship anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
People kept on like
whipping out their dick.
Well, people kept on like putting shit on their hands and stuff because Yujo friendship literally like you offer a handshake to your opponent, and like there's a way you can force them to take the handshake. So like they kept arguing that if you don't take the handshake, then you're disqualified. So like people like would like have nasty ass hands and like would try to like shake people's hands.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay, you can only win this duel if you touch my penis.
Choose.
That's a crazy ass card. It's a win-win for
They
whoever
didn't
plays
remove
it.
it because of that. They removed it because like 50% of the population couldn't use it, and they thought it was unfair. So they released a new card.
That wasn't why I removed it. I don't give a fuck about that 50% of the population.
Are you getting to get sexist?
I removed it because I couldn't use it.
Wait.
I don't have parts.
Wait a damn minute.
Anyway.
Oh god, no, you a self-eating monk.
I mean, would you be more worried if Kargarda had a penis?
Why is the category of the new
I
Zelda
don't know.
game? Because Emerald didn't change it.
I did fucking change it.
It's apparently not. You didn't. Apparently not. It's a new Zelda
God damn it.
game.
Fucking- I blame Twitch being weird.
Because Emerald didn't change it correctly.
Oh my god. Anyway, people went on a date. On one hand, a very normal day drawing drama was being had. On the other one, Kay was getting pegged on stream. They decided to do a duel date, and Nadia was like, I don't know. I've been taking a lot of I'm not sure. I mean, you're not. I mean, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying it's complicated. It's like no. All right, let's do it. We can make a date. We can make a date out of it. And then somehow this resulted in like her pocket girl boss coming out of her deck. And she just happens to be carrying around like a Northbound Immortal Usurper card. And she showed up and Kate sure tried to get past it. But alas, attack racing trap cards do still exist. And
Yeah,
we have to accept this. But, you know, turns out two other things from that. Nadia's a fucking signer. Let's get another one to that. Or, I'm sorry, thing that we haven't named in this RP.
She apparently named it like last time.
Yeah, she knows it in her heart.
Also technically, there was one of you that knew that beforehand.
Yeah, and now we're gonna stare at them. Aaron,
Yeah.
what do you know that we don't?
Can't believe you.
Don't worry about
Can't
it.
believe you didn't tell anybody shit.
What do we know that you don't? What's in your brain? Anyway, turns out that she was also in some sort of cult, and that's where the game stopped. Anyway, we're gonna still staring at her. What do you know that we don't?
Don't worry about it.
What do you know?
worried about it.
There's a reason why Caitlyn is not allowed in Egypt.
Oh shit!
What do you mean? What did you do to the Egyptians?
Indecent exposure.
Have you seen the Egyptians?
She fucked that priestess.
Well, I had to quickly go because I forgot to last time. I had to quickly go and grab the thing here. But oh, looky, there she is. Haha.
Yeah.
Look them. They are now a
them.
part of the
Them.
mural.
Pocket girl boss.
Apparently Pocket MILF. 5 kids.
Man,
Yeah.
can't believe she's now a part of this mural, and the mural is not gonna get any worse because of it. The mural's
It's-
fine forever. Is what's
It's
happening
fine.
here.
Mural's haunted. Mural's haunted.
Speaking of things, we have a new card of the day. We have buffed humanoid slime. It's now humanoid slime guardian. He also is a knight and a gardener and a fuda.
This is the Futa archetype gets stronger. Unfortunately, it's not very viable.
And slime.
Yeah.
And slime.
I want the slime. I want the slime.
Very good, very
I
cool.
want the slime.
Very
Stop
neat.
getting close to the fucking mic, Lily. I'm gonna
Hang on.
fucking kill you.
I got it.
Hmm. A lime. A lime.
They're now a recipe card.
Wait, they're a lime? I lost interest.
Wait, no, we can do better than that. We can do better than that. Here we go.
Oh,
Here
God.
we go. Here we go.
and I'm me.
Anime?
Oh, anime.
Anime.
Perfect. There's nothing else that can be done. But yes, as we are going to jump into things. There may be some things to say a little bit later. Who's to say? I've already shown a couple of you guys, so three people are to say.
Damn, I could make that word, huh?
Anyway. God, what are you doing?
Hey,
what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Hey.
Oh my God!
Hold yourself.
I could make that word.
Hold yourself.
I mean, if you want to misspell it.
Yeah, there's not two ends.
Yeah.
So that's why you're banned from Egypt.
Two N.
You can use two ends. It's how the teacher says it in Boondocks.
I see now.
That's how the teacher says it
in Boondocks.
So anyway, hello everyone.
Welcome. A reference everyone understood.
Oh, perfect. But yes, with that being said, we're gonna come back in with, we'll say, Taliesin.
Yay.
As Taliesin.
Yay.
The last time you had done things, we're gonna go to Hyperchan. There we go. The last time you were here, you had moved off and around. You were talking with the people in the raw dorms. You were pointed over toward the one of the rooms off near where the old Slifer building was. However, thanks to that building no longer belonging to the Slifers, they had taken the building for themselves for any kind of storage they might need. They've already searched the place for your stuff, unfortunately. But according to the Raw Trading Club, you know that they are currently being held by people who are messing about with the cards they get from the card shop. You are now decently sure how the Raws are getting to the card shop earlier than other people again. They have a building close to it. So you guys moving it over there did not deter them at all, but it did make it easier for you guys. That being said, this is supposed to be where Nye is. Nye should be in the area. The person that you're hoping to get the card from, also the person who will be taking different kinds of Blue Eyes cards.
Yeah.
As you approach there, is there anything you want to do before going there, or you just want to go straight there?
We haven't been to the card shop today, right?
The card shop, just as always, you have been there today. You were there early, like way early in the morning.
Listen, man, it's been like 3 months.
It's been like it's been a crazy week. But yes, you guys have been there. Just like always, it is just as packed as it's always been.
Okay.
Mostly also for the fact of, I like it when you guys go to the card shops together. That way we get everybody's card shopping out of the way.
I wasn't gonna buy any cards, don't worry.
But yes, currently there is still a large line. It does look like it is getting lower, but that's mostly because they're probably closing.
Yeah.
Because it is getting closer to night than it is to day. So I'm just gonna switch over to the night section. Ooh, it's so night. Hold on. Do we have a lighting for it? Can we do this? Kind of.
Oh my God, it's nighttime now.
It's a little, but like it's not supposed to be that nighttime. Hold on, I'll fix it. Anyway, what are you doing?
I am going to look for Nye.
You are going to be going to the section there then, to the
Yes.
Heck yeah. Let's. There we go. And then we'll make it like orange. Yeah, there we go. That's more evening. As you are making your way over toward the area, you do know that there are a decent amount of Raws surrounding this building. Some of them seem to be holding up about and around. You note that there are a couple of different like small like tents and things set up around here. But not like for living. It looks like the tents are mostly putting over some of the other boxes and things that are out there. But you're also decently sure potentially some of them might be staying there just so they can get to the card shop earlier. But it looks as if it's for most of the supplies and things that are here. As you approach there, with the several Raws who are there, we'll say these ones. Bloop! As you look off and about, there are a couple of people who draw your eye. A couple of people you've seen before who are off and around these places. However, mostly they just seem to be hanging out, moving some of the boxes off and around. You note that Rhino seems to be helping some of them moving boxes between this area and the one of the other storage buildings. You note that Drew seems to currently be sitting on one of the large boxes that are off to the side. You've seen Nye before. You don't see him outside of this place at all.
Okay.
I brought too many over here. I'm gonna put these two back.
Yeah. Rhino's helping move stuff and she's just sitting on her ass. Let's see.
Like a true friend.
Like a true friend who I want nothing to do with at the moment, so I'm gonna go talk to Rhino.
You want to make your way over toward Rhino?
Yeah.
You find as you make your way over toward Rhino, he seems to be moving a large empty crate from this area, looking like he's heading off toward the raw buildings off to the other side. As you go to approach him, he does seem to look over to see you. As he slows, he looks over towards you. Taliesin, right?
That's right. Hey, Rhino. I know that you're busy at the moment, but real quick, have you seen Nye around?
Nye? Probably inside, though you'll find it hard to get in there.
Really? I mean, I can understand, you know, this being y'all's storage facility.
Yeah, that's where all the illegal things are happening.
There's so many illegal things. You just can't let all the people know that you're doing so many illegal things.
I mean, to be fair, it's not technically illegal, but it's definitely shitty. So he shrugs.
Probably against certain policies, but they're not really being upheld.
Everything that's happening right now is above books. It's just really shitty. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything to do with it, but need to get some cards, so.
It's very true.
But yeah, you'll find it hard to get in there. They're currently getting all of the hall together.
I see. If I were
He seems to be like perfectly ready to tell you everything. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
I know, and I love it.
1-800-LOVE-TO-SNITCH.
This is
1-800 I can't wait to be an obelisk.
This is like if you try to rob a subway. I've heard of this happening. I've heard people take.
Dude, just take the money.
Account of their
You want a
own
sandwich?
story, where if they get robbed, they'll just be like, "Yeah, here you go. I'm not paid enough for this."
I don't give a fuck.
I do not give a fuck. Do you want one of the sandwiches over there? They're very nice.
You want a toast? You want a toasted? You want a toasted Black Forest? I can get it done.
Look,
if you leave with a sandwich, it'll be a lot less.
You rob them if you're like, "Hey, can you do your job?" Never mind.
Look, if you leave with a sandwich, it's a lot less like eye-catching than if you leave without a sandwich. All right.
I'm not even doing this as like a bit or any like kind of bait or trying to get you to stay here longer for the police. I don't care.
Anyway.
I hate this place.
So if I were to want to try to get in to talk to Nye, which one of those lovely students outside would I need to potentially talk to?
No idea. They're not letting me in because they know how much I do not care about what they're doing. The only thing that I'm really messing about with is they needed somebody to move some stuff around, so that's what I'm doing. Because of that, I can get a couple of card packs basically for free whenever they get their hauls in. At the moment, that's basically my entire thing. I'm gonna be heading off after this, though. I gotta prepare for tomorrow.
I see. Thank you, Rhino, and good luck.
Luck to you. By the way, if you are looking for Nye, be careful.
How so?
They're not doing anything bad. Like, they're not doing anything illegal right now. It's really skirting the line. Dude seems to know a lot about that. I think he's in one of the business courses, but he should be in law for all I know. That being said, a lot of people's been talking about things going missing around him. If it wasn't for the fact he's so useful toward NATO, I doubt that anybody would be messing with him at all.
Things have gone missing around him. That's interesting.
I'm trying to keep my distance myself. I'd rather not get sabotaged before tomorrow. I doubt that anybody here is going to be too happy with what I'm going to ask for tomorrow. So mostly just trying to keep my head down as much as I can.
Understandable. Then I won't take up too much more of your time then. Thank you for the info right now.
Good night.
Good night.
Rhino starts making their way over. You see him plop down the large box he was carrying, and without like missing a beat, like one of the guys goes out to like talk to him and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" He just walks off.
Love a man who's so about his own business.
Believer.
He gives no fucks.
The previous teacher pushed him down some stairs. He does not give a fuck about these people.
Even before then, he barely gave a fuck about any of them.
He barely gave a fuck before. He's literally just did this to get up into Obelisk, and I can respect that. Anyway,
Currently,
like
it looks like you're gonna have a hard time getting into C9, at least at this time of night. You could try to get in and do things. However, you've also been told that apparently things go missing around him. If you want to make any preparations for that, you can. Or you can just go talk to one of the other students over there. And I'll just drink my G Fuel while you contemplate.
I am contemplating so hard.
It's pretty good G Fuel.
Contemplate harder.
It would have been better without the Kamehameha put into it. But it's still pretty good.
What can I do to prepare in case funny business happens with Nye trying to take things potentially from me?
Fate card. It's
You're
the
right.
best way.
You know what? You're right. Fate card.
Oh god. Are you? Oh, you're actually using one. Okay, let's go. Go over here.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. It's been a while.
And don't be a pussy.
Yeah, don't. I mean, it looks like you're being a pussy.
You know what? I don't care if y'all are calling me a pussy.
Oh my god, character development.
I just want a cool card from this deck.
Hey, Wheel of Fortune.
Hey, cool.
Good news, we have $5.
Good news. Go ahead and give yourself 2,000 DP, and you have 2 card packs that you can use whenever.
You just stole these. Here's how you fix it. Steal back.
Let me get
Hell
you the temp card packs. Reminder on how these work. You can use these to open up basically 10 cards from any pack. However, you only keep the cards you choose from it. You can only choose 2 cards from them. One goes into your hand if you're doing a duel, but the other one does not. Basically, draw 10 cards, keep 2 cards. If you're in a duel, one of those 2 cards go to your hand.
Hell yeah.
They're buffed because they can be used with any card pack now, but they're also nerfed because you only get 2 of the 10 cards. This is Taliesin's thinking song. Taliesin is thinking real darn hard now.
I was hoping for something that could potentially help me, but I just got money.
You just got more things to steal.
Yeah.
Now there's more things that can steal from you.
Taliesin is gonna get robbed.
I mean, you don't really need to go to him, actually.
You could just leave, I guess.
No. I mean, would you like me to give you some information that we've forgotten about a long time ago?
Sure, please do.
You know that blank card we got in session 1?
Oh,
Yeah, you can use that to get a card.
that's true.
But don't I only get a normal monster from this one?
For that one, yes, that one would be a normal monster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly certain the other card
You're looking for a fusion monster.
Fusion
monster.
In other case,
I thought you were going to say something else, but that's.
No, that's fair.
Wait a minute.
Random Gamut gave $60. Says try again, Tally.
Go for
You know what? You're right.
So true. Now this time don't be a pussy.
Why not?
All right.
Why not?
Go ahead and try again.
I hope you get another $5.
It'd be very funny if I got another $5, but I got the Jester.
You got the Jester. You flip a coin. The Jester goes back. Oh, wait, hold on. That's the old Jester. We have to look over the new Jester. You gain 2 guidance tokens and draw from the Karma/Destiny deck, whichever one you didn't draw from before. So you get 2 guidance.
Yay! Gambling!
You get 2 guidance, plus now you have to draw from the Karma deck.
See, now the game's forcing you to stop being a pussy.
I wasn't being a pussy before.
It was strategic. Oh.
So, what do I gotta do to not get the bad effect here?
So with Misfortune, as you've seen the good, neutral, and bad already. The neutral is roll d20. On a 12 or higher, you get the good effect of this card. Otherwise, you get the bad effect of this card. You can't even get, like, there's no neutral. You have to go for good or bad.
Roll.
Shit.
Roll a d20. 12 or higher, you get good.
Is there anything I can put in?
Nope.
This fucking roll. Fuck.
Roll.
Chat. Roll. I swear to God.
That's a 12!
12! Meaning is speeding!
The good effect of this card, cause any one roll made by the enemy to become a critical failure.
You know what? That's a good insurance.
There you go. You take the one that actually has the effect on it.
For real?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Erics says fake card to Taliesin +1 to not. Wait. +1 to who?
Natto?
Oh, is it not Erickson? Who's now?
The guy we're talking to about looking to go
Nye?
Nye. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. They're NYE, but yeah, Nye, NAI. Gotcha. We'll +1 them, and Taliesin has another card if they want.
Well, draw again.
That's up to you.
I don't think I will.
No, you should.
Okay, here's the thing. You're not gonna get to do that for like a couple of weeks.
You know what? You talked me into it.
Yeah!
I will go for this deck again, because fuck you. I do what I want.
Hey, you got the Justice. Player gets a card. They then use it to force a critical success or fail on any potential or willpower check. You can also use this to gain a permanent boost against a single character until they're able to fight them, or either one is defeated. You can technically use that, the secondary effect, on Nye.
I mean,
that is true.
You could get some pluses against Nye for right now if you wanted.
That is true. Do I just fuck around and find out?
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck it. Why not? On Nye.
You're gonna use it?
Yeah.
All right, you are using the Justice on Nye, which means for any checks that you have to make against Nye, we're gonna count Nye's DCs as being 3 lower.
Oh shit.
Until one of you is defeated. What does defeat mean in this case? Card games, probably card games.
That makes sense.
Or, you can punch him out, I guess.
Rika will teach you. It's fine.
If I win, shouldn't that just be a permanent from then if I win?
Who knows, man? But nope, you have a +3 essentially to every check you would make against him.
Hell yeah.
And you can make him critically fail one roll if you ever want to.
This is true. You know what? I think I'm ready to go confront 9.
You think?
Okay, what do you you just gonna try to go straight in, or do you want to talk to anybody? What are you doing?
I'm gonna talk to Sue. I mean Drew.
You make your way over toward Drew. Drew is currently sitting on one of the boxes, looking over toward the card shop, just with a very bored or very like just sort of out of it look in their eye. As you approach them, they don't really seem to turn until you get right up next to them. Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, Drew. I need to talk to Nye about some card stuff. Do you think I could either go in or somebody can come get him out for me?
They look back over toward the door and then look back to you. I wouldn't recommend it.
You're the second person that has. It's interesting.
Second person?
Don't worry about it.
Well...
But why do you think not?
I don't know for a fact or anything, but I'm missing some regulators.
Regulators?
Yeah, the other day I went to go mess with my bike because I was able to bring one from home before coming through here. It's a junker, but it's mine. And for some reason, I can't really seem to find much of anything. The last time I went over to check it, it looked like the lock on my bike area was gotten into, and I can't really find any regulators. Problem is, there's some weird rumors going around about Nye, and only another Raw could have got into the area, so I'm not sure what to think on it.
Weird.
Yeah, not only that, it happened around the same time that all of that stuff was going on with all the bikes, so I didn't check on it for a few days because of that. I wanted to stay away from everything. But I just went and checked it like a little bit ago, and, you know.
Weird.
It really sucks. I got a nice card that I got for a thing, and basically it let me just play it onto the field because of it, and that's gone. My regulators are gone. It's kind of bummed. I was kind of hoping to get everything ready for when the Turbo Dueling tournament's going to start up. Probably most likely because I don't have any big hopes of being picked for tomorrow. Pretty sure they're grabbing everybody that are actually good duelists, and not a lot of people are wanting to hang with me because used to be a slifer and all, you know.
Yeah, that makes a little bit of sense.
Also, the big loss I took. But whatever. I can make up for it in the Turbo Duel tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah,
still, though,
as far as Nye's concerned, it's a little but I mean, if you do want to go in there, it's not that hard.
I'd like to, because I'm looking for specific cards and I just haven't been able to draw them from any packs yet.
Okay.
And if there's anybody that might have them, it's him.
They get up off of the box they're sitting on. No problem. Just, again, keep a lookout, okay? I want you to roll me for your instinct, please.
I will roll for my instinct. And I have a +1 to it, so... Anyway...
Magician coming clutch.
Magician clutch. First roll the 19.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Second roll is a 17, so a nat 20.
You notice that whenever she gets up, she does seem to look over toward the other girl that is off to the other side where things are, who also seems to be sort of moving about, looking like they're going out toward the front. But you do catch it.
I see, he's changing shifts.
You want to make your way in?
Yeah.
You and Drew head over to the front. You do note that as you do, the other girl seems to be walking with you. Upon that happening, you guys enter the main room. I want to get a big room. I want to get one of these. I want to get one of these here. Clone. Perfect. We can just get rid of all the office material in here. Who needs it?
Who needs it, right?
As the three of you will make your way into the place, you do find on the inside, there is a Nye He seems to be looking through some of the cards that are off and about. You see that there is a small pile of cards in front of him over by where one of the tables are. On the top of it, you do note what appears to be several different cards, seemingly similar cards to the ones you've seen. The very top one being the Maiden with Eyes of Blue. You're decently sure that means that that pile is all of the Blue Eyes cards that they have gotten. And now that you're looking at it, it's a pretty big pile. It's a lot more than what you would expect a deck would need. There seems to be quite the number of them. As you come in, is there anything you'd like to do before going to Nye?
I would like to. When it comes to the girl that also came in with Drew, does she seem like she's trying to be more? I don't know. I'm asking if she's sus, basically.
She's pretty sus.
Pretty sus. Is she? I don't know, trying to get a little bit too close to me.
She's walking with you and Drew, looking like they probably have something to talk to Nye about, but they're waiting their turn. You did note that whenever you got up, though, Drew was very suspicious of them.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. I'd like to speak to him alone, please.
You look back toward those two. I'm just waiting, mate. Oh, yeah, sure, we can give you your space. Drew just sort of interrupts her and pushes her back. You do take note that as that does happen, it does look as if Drew at the moment is not having a great time of keeping them back. There is obviously, as they look to each other, there's obviously gonna be a talking that happens after this.
I see.
As you do that, though, Nye does seem to turn to look to you. Hey, what's going on, Blythe?
Not much, Nye.
Back for more?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely back for more.
What's going on?
Right now, I need, I'm just wondering if you've gotten anything interesting when it comes to starships and magnet monsters.
Starships and magnet monsters. We got a lot of everything, to be honest with you. We've been keeping sort of open up in a lot of the different packs, not just the newest one. That being said, why are you looking for those in particular? You guys aren't dueling tomorrow.
I mean, I gotta get prepared for when, the big winners tournament happens. I may as well get ahead of the game.
I see. As you say that, I would like you to please roll me for your negotiation. Their DCs will be down by 3 because of the card.
Woo! Anyway.
You're still like, nah, guidance though.
I only have a +1 to the stat.
It wouldn't be Emerald.
I believe you have 2
strong.
fleetings as well.
Oh, hell yeah. It almost was a 20 there. So it was 2, third roll, 7, fourth roll. Come on. What the fuck?
I believe 7 was the highest.
7 was the highest.
Roll me one more time. Eric Erickson gave you one.
Thank you, Eric Erickson.
11's the new highest.
12.
You do have your pink reroll.
I do have my pink reroll. I will use my pink reroll for this negotiation.
Let's see what you get. 17.
There we go.
That's a little higher.
18 total.
It's a little bit higher. As you look over to him, as he begins talking about that, you do find that he looks over toward you, looks back toward the area. He seems to trust what you're saying. Well, I do got a couple of things. What you looking for?
Well, when it comes to starships, I'm not looking for specific ones. I just need to fill out the normal monsters and maybe a few more effect and big ones. But when it
I
comes
don't
to
got any
magnet-
normal monsters for starships, but I do have a bit of one that might catch your eye.
Ooh.
Give me a
What have you
second.
got?
Give me a second. I gotta go into the thingy because this one isn't in. Come on, room. I'm not even doing anything yet. Thank you. It's taking forever. I believe it's in this one. About to find out. It is not. I grabbed the wrong one because the freaking thing is being weird.
How dare thing be weird?
It's being all laggy. It's being all crazy laggy. That one. That's the one I want. Thank you. Search. Yeah, there it is. Make a copy. And put it back in the thing. Thank you. And then we'll just put both of these back in. You note that whenever you bring up starships, he does seem to go, he brings you a little bit closer and then brings a small book out, at which point you see that there are a couple of cards inside of the book that seem to be looking as if they're being pressed in there. One of them in particular that jumps out to you is this card. As you see,
Ooh.
Star Ego, the Altered World Exaltation.
Oh my god. Is it a usurper?
Oh, wait.
Starscream.
This shouldn't be. Hold on a second.
Oh my god.
Aaron, is this a card you made?
Yep. That's
Oh, it is,
specifically for Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Emerald.
Ah,
Joke.
Right. I was sitting there like, wait a minute, is this the one you made? It is the one you made. Okay, good.
Yeah.
But yeah. It requires two tuners or one magic key tuner. 1+ non-tuner monsters. The attack and defense of this monster cannot be changed from its listed amount except by Union, Starship, Alter World, or Magic Key cards. While this card is in defense position, it is unaffected by your opponent's card effects, and any of your opponent's spell trap effects that are targeting this card are destroyed.
Ooh.
Look at that boy.
That is definitely interesting to me.
That's one of the better ones we pulled. Apparently, whenever we looked into it, there's only a couple of these that are in the new pack. Not as rare as some of the cards in there, but definitely rarer than most.
Interesting.
Also,
How much?
Star Ego.
There you go. I love it.
You know my price right now for cards. What do you have on you?
I have some things on me. Does he use them all for just one?
It's a pretty powerful card.
It is a pretty powerful card.
If you're looking for starships, you ain't gonna find any better.
It is true. But on top of that, there was another card that I did need.
And what's that?
That too is also going to be a very powerful one too.
And what's that?
I've been looking for, if I can get the fucking name right, Valkyrian the Magnet Warrior.
A Magnet Warrior? I ain't got anything like that. I have
You sure?
Valkyrian the Magna Warrior.
Magnet Warrior. Oh man, I'm sorry, Dika, that I wrote the thing wrong. Oh man, I'm just so familiar with these cards that I just made a simple fucking mistake. Fuck you.
Got him.
You know I would have said Magnet
Got
Warrior.
him.
Fuck you.
Got him.
Valkyria the Magnet Warrior. Fuck you. I'll kill you.
You'll die. You see him look back from the same book. He seems to bring out yet another card. As you see, Valkyrian the Magna Warrior. He requires any 3 Magnet Warrior monsters with different names. Special summon this card from your extra deck by sending 3 Magnet Warrior monsters from your field or hand to the graveyard as a quick effect, and you contribute this card to then target 3 Magnet Warriors from your for different names from your graveyard and special summon them. Monsters summoned by this card cannot attack the turn they are summoned and have their effects negated.
Interesting. These 2 will do just nicely for my decks.
And what can I be hoping to gain from it? What do you have?
He will pull out.
$2.07.
Did he have like a price as well on top of this?
He did not have a price. You can offer him price, but he does not have a price.
At the moment, I have these 4 cards. As he will pull out Paladin of White Dragon, the 2 Riders of the Stormwinds, and the White Stone of Legend.
He looks to them. As he does, you see him immediately go for the Paladin of White Dragon as he holds it up. There's one we don't have a lot of. The others will still take, obviously, but we have a decent number of them. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That all you got?
When it comes to Blue Eyes cards, that is all I have at the moment. I could sweeten the deal with some DP.
For Valkyrian, how about I take that White Stone, that Rider, and this Paladin?
Okay.
Is that fine
Sounds
with you?
good to me. Yes.
Because your eyes more lit up when you looked at this one. He holds up Star Ego.
That is true. I've been really liking the starships, so... How about... 15k DP?
It's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
I'll do it.
All right, pleasure doing business.
You gonna transfer 15k over to him?
Yes.
That is around. It's a little bit less than half of your stuff. You're good.
Neat. I have 22 left.
He will take that and he will hand over Star Ego, meaning you still have 1 rider.
Hell yeah, 1 rider remaining.
I will take these 2 and I will erase this. Bam, gone. If there's anything else you want for that rider, we have plenty of them, but we still want to get more, obviously.
Of course. I mean, you got to be able to pull out either a speed duel or a master duel deck. May as well be ready to have both of them prepared.
Oh, we have both of them prepared already. There's just other things that need to happen. Just in case anything does go wrong, obviously, we want to make sure that there's enough for if anything terrible happens. That being said, I'm pretty sure if anything terrible happens with this deck, it's going to be handed off to someone else.
That is true. Then I guess I'll keep. Then if you have any spell or traps for specifically starships in your collection?
I probably do, but nowhere that I would know immediately where to check. If you tell me what exactly you're looking for, I might be able to get you something, but unfortunately,
I just don't know all of the archetype yet, so it's hard for me to figure out what I do and do not need.
I could give you 2 of these unopened ones for that rider.
Sure, why not?
All right. Make your way over here. Make your way. Make your way. Do-do-do-do. Bloop, 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 bloop. We're going to bring the fortune packs in. You can shuffle them up.
Let's go gambling!
And go ahead and draw me 10 cards.
Hell yeah.
We'll see if you get anything that you want or anything that he wants.
I love Coke lines.
Master Kionshi. Super Viacroid Sky Serpent.
Hell yeah.
Survival Instinct. Just Desserts. Matt Ancient Elf Judge. Rose Spectre of Dune.
Ooh.
Petite Dragon. Volatile Reaction. Royal Magical Library. Toon Mermaid. Wait a minute.
Card.
That is the wrong Toon Mermaid, so draw a new card. Sword of Sparkles.
Hey, interesting.
Nice, nice, nice.
Nice. Oh well. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, you too. Taliesin, just for the thing earlier, I do want you to roll me one more time for your instinct.
Yes. I do not trust this man. I do not trust this man, Sam. I am.
7.
1. And then.
Roll me 4 more times.
Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. 11's the new highest. 1. 12's the new highest. Second of these new rolls. 50's the highest. Third of these rolls. And the fourth roll.
Roll me 2 more times.
14. Okay. 18. And then finally 3. So 19 altogether.
Okay. Go ahead and put a couple more things over here. We'll do that in a sec. You do find that as you go to leave with your new cards, first off, you're decently sure nobody took anything from you, so good job.
Yeah, I've been making sure that didn't happen.
It's almost as if the person that might have done it was taken care of from the very beginning.
It's like I was clever and picked up the contact clues of the things I rolled.
You just rolled very high.
As you left the building, leaving the 3 of them back inside, you do take note of the interaction you just had, including the interaction where he had said that he was pretty sure that if anything bad happened with this deck, that it would be going to somebody else. The deck you know in question is the one that he is making, that people are making for NATO. You're decently sure that's what they're talking about, since it's the Blue Eyes stuff. But you're also kind of weirded out by his comment there, meaning that he knows that if something happens to it, it's going to go somewhere else. And you got a kind of snide, almost smiling thing from that. I don't want to give you the exact thing that you feel from it, but you feel that there's something off about that. Like he's keeping some kind of a secret or has some kind of a plan for that. One thing you do know about NATO is that he is very fickle with his decks. If he's not having fun, apparently he's going to move on to the next one.
What is your game, Nye?
You could either do something with that information you have, or you can make your way over to hand off a card to a boy.
You know what? Where's Nato?
You remember talking to people in the main room. You had heard from the teacher who you never asked her name. You had heard from them that that Nato's in his room. You can make your way there and try to talk to him if you want.
Why not? Why not give him a heads up that, hey, be wary of the Nye guy if you're getting his deck. It seems like there's a plan in case you fail with it. Oh no.
You're going to make your way back to the raw dorms. Upon doing so, you walk up. You do ask the teacher, whom you obviously definitely know their name. I'm making fun of them for this because no one ever asked anyone's names, and this, the two people who've interacted with them haven't asked her name. Anyway,
what is her name?
No.
No.
If I bring it up, then there's no point. Anyway, so
fuck you. I would know her name. I would have seen her office.
Make your way up. Of course, you know their name. You go and you make your way up to Nai's room. Nato's room, not Nai's room. As you get to Nato's room, you do find that as soon as you make your way to it, there is a swift little knock upon the door, and a certain boyo does come eventually to open it up. Hey, oh,
hello.
Not expecting you.
Definitely not.
What's up? Ready to come back?
I've been thinking about it. Not entirely sure, but now that Professor Price is gone, it seems a little bit more appealing.
Hey, everything's pretty much completely chill now that he's gone. Not to mention, he did leave a couple of things behind that we've been able to get a bit of a heads up with.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to tell you that, though. You are the enemy, technically. Unless you really want to know.
I do kind of really want to know.
Well, get in here!
All right, then. I know that. Oh no, they're good.
Best friends already.
Nato's like, man, I love bragging.
Man, I love hearing people
bragging.
They tell me so many things when they brag.
You make your way inside. Nato's room seems relatively normal compared to the room that you had before. However, the one thing you do notice is Nato does not have a housemate. There is no other person here, which again, it's kind of interesting knowing the fact that everybody in the dorm is like overpopulated at this point, that he actually has a room to himself. But he probably has most of Raw, at least from what you understand, under his thumb. Except maybe Nai, who knows? As you make your way inside, you do find him make his way over and sit in one of the very comfy golden armchairs that he has.
Ooh.
As he motions over, like, come on in.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've been absolutely bored all day.
Really?
Yeah. At the moment, all I can hear from the teach is that she wants me to step out from tomorrow. And all I can hear from everybody else is how much they want me to wipe the floor with them obelisk blue.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, it doesn't really matter to me. Even if I do win it for us, I'm the only one that's going to be going on to the winners tournament. They need to probably try to fight for themselves, don't you think?
Yeah, a little bit. Get us a couple more wins under the belt after what happened at the last one.
Oh, I'm mostly saying for their sake. I'm already going to be going to the winners tournament. Even if I win it for them, it's not like they're going to get to go unless they win themselves. The only one that I can see that has any chance of that is maybe Rhino and Nai.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, maybe the upperclassman? I can't remember his name. But I don't think that he's going to be dueling, so shrugs.
Huh. You'd think that he would after what happened last time.
You'd think so, right? Apparently he got a little bit of cold feet for it. I don't know. He seems to think that some kind of honor to step out. Maybe he thinks it's his third year. He doesn't have to stand out too much. This is the year to stand out, though.
This is definitely the year to stand out. Believe me. With everything happening, ooh.
That being said, what did you come up here for?
Couple of things. I wanted to see your perspective on what happened with Price. He did try to win me over to come back to Raw for that duel. He even said that he'd make me the face of Millennium Duels, if you can even believe that.
He said the same bullshit to me.
I had a feeling he did.
And in the end, he screwed me over.
Screwed you over, and he also got screwed over.
Oh, definitely.
How could he have just let Professor Jones take care of basically everything for him?
I don't
Is
really
that
care
not weird?
I don't really care too much about that. The only thing I care about is the fact that I was supposed to be the one dueling all of you that day. At least that's what he told me. I think in the end he thought he could get you on our side though, and he just told me whatever he wanted. He probably saw that you were a lot stronger of a duelist, at least then. And to be fair, from what I saw, you were pretty strong. You probably would have beat the deck I had prepared for you.
Good to know.
That being said, those decks were way weak. However, like I said, there was something that we got from that old geezer leaving. He reaches down underneath the table in front of him. As he does, he pulls out a deck box and places it onto the table in front of him. When he does, he opens it up, and the first thing you notice is that you've seen some of the cards inside of this deck. You see what can only be assumed to you bloop, as Price's deck.
Oh,
What the fuck? Wait, you mean the deck that he used that was technically Sam's?
this dude's insane.
You see Price's deck. That being said, again, you know that the deck that he had, Gregor had gotten a bunch of the cards back from. But as you look through the deck, it looks identical to the deck that he had, meaning Price went out of his way to use the cards that Sam had. He had copies of all of them.
Why is he like this?
So wait,
Someone
he was.
sent Price to the mental hospital.
Why was he targeting Sam like this? What?
Who knows,
Fuck him,
man?
kids. You're religious. I hate you.
I have
he says that out
absolutely no
loud.
idea. I have absolutely no idea. That being said, this is a pretty strong deck. I was planning on using it, but I think my deck's going to be pretty much done before the tournament, so I probably don't have to.
Right, the one that people been talking about, that Nye's been building, right?
It's no secret.
The Blue Eyes deck. Though,
I
hmm,
haven't got to show this off, but there is one other thing that I did want to bring up to anybody basically who would get rid of some of this boredom here.
oh yeah,
I got the card.
you're shitting me.
Oh yeah.
No way.
He brings out a card you haven't seen before, which means it is not exactly the card you thought it was initially, but you see something that is almost more terrifying.
The fuck you mean more terrifying?
All right, what the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
The Wicked Dragon with Eyes of Blue.
Hey, it's that card that one girl name dropped last time.
No fucking way. I do Blue Eye.
At least it doesn't have an effect.
A dark synchro monster. That's their solution to it?
I guess that's what they wanted to do. They didn't want to bring out the actual card from retirement. They still want to keep its rarity. But they wanted a card that could be able to utilize all the different support. And this card is that one.
Incredible.
Back whenever they first made the original one, it was one of the first few cards this game even had. So it being a normal monster was already and good for it, but nowadays it's a lot easier to synchro than it is to tribute out a monster like that.
It's true. I wonder why they picked Dark Synchro though, because of the whole Wicked part.
They probably didn't want to dark synchro a regular monster, that way it wouldn't double its attack.
Ah, that's true.
That being said, it is a dark synchro with no effect, meaning it doesn't have any negatives for whenever we want to actually regularly synchro it out.
Won't it still have his attack half?
Not if it doesn't have an effect.
That's right, that's the rule. I'm not very familiar with Dark Synchro, sorry.
To be fair, it's a lot easier to make things like this that have higher levels, especially with any kind of synchroing out there. But in the end, I found one of these, And apparently, even though I can't use another one, apparently we have another one in reserve as well.
Seems like you have a lot of the Blue Eyes cards in reserve.
Unfortunately, because of the school rules right now, only certain people can use more than one copy of a card in their extra deck.
Like teachers.
He smiles at you as he says that.
You can do that, can't you? You have that thing, don't you?
Hey, just because Price isn't a teacher anymore doesn't mean all the perks he gave me go away.
You two could have been best friends in another life. You can be best friends now, actually.
We can be best friends now. What do you mean?
Well, we're hoping you don't do it, so we don't have to kill you.
I can choose between two things because I have the perks. I could either have up to 2 of any extra deck monster I want, lower my card count, though to be honest, I don't really plan on doing that one at all right now, or add a forbidden card to my deck.
That is interesting.
I haven't decided yet. I told Teach I'd tell her in the tomorrow morning which one I wanted.
That is quite the privilege that he gave you.
In the end, it was going to be a lot more, but he didn't want to lower his own deck too much. Whenever teachers give you perks, they have to take on the limits that you have. That's why he only gave me the perk and let everybody else basically suffer last week.
I see.
But like I said, just because he's gone doesn't mean he wasn't a teacher.
That is true. It is great that they don't just retroactively take that from you, but now that he's gone. It'll suck if they get a replacement and they have to get you his limits. Because I assume that they can't just take that back immediately, right?
Shrugs.
It has to be.
You have to talk to the higher ups about that. If they try taking anything from me, though, I'm gonna have to probably find a lawyer.
That is true.
But at least for tomorrow, it should be fine.
There is something else I wanted to mention now that Nye doesn't seem the most, how do I say, trustworthy. I had just gotten some cards from him, and it seemed that he's very much had some kind of a extra plan when it came to the Blue Eyes deck that he's making for you. You should definitely watch your back around him. Because apparently if you end up not doing well with it, it'll just go to somebody else. I don't even know what that could mean.
I want you to roll me for your demeanor, please.
Sure. I do want you to know that with this demeanor, he's being honest as he can.
Oh, I know. That's why I didn't have you roll negotiation. I'm trying to see how well you are showing it on your body of like being as sincere as you are.
Taliesin has learned empathy.
Chat, help me learn empathy. With Nile.
Second Shadow's like, is this technically against Nye? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say this is technically against Nye.
Listen, I gave him a great deal for a card, okay? I know the thing that if I see a card, I can get it for like 10k. I gave him an extra money.
And what please was that? Just fuck Nye.
14.
Roll me 2 more times.
Is it 1? And then 2 more times? You still gave me 2 more?
Yep.
Okay. 3, and then finally, the final one. The final number is 9.
Roll me again.
Thank you, chat. 16.
I love that that's
7.
the biggest one, because Dargus, when they gave it to you, said Tally for his future friendship with NATO.
Oh god.
That is a total of 19 if it's demeanor.
He looks over to you.
Good today.
He looks over to you. So you heard the rumors about him then?
I heard the rumors, and he even said the words himself.
Apparently, he's been sorta going around trying to, I don't know, be a bit of a thief. But in the end, I've been pretty sure he wasn't going to do anything against me. Thought he'd know better. You think he's planning something with the deck, though?
He definitely is. Also, keep an eye out on since I know her name, Evelyn. It seems she was also a little bit shady around the place too.
He has plenty of people around him who does stuff for him, not just her. That being said, what he probably said to you means that he knows that whenever I lose with a deck, usually I give up on it. I doubt I'd give up on this one after just one loss, but you never know. I don't know how I'm going to act whenever I go through it. I'm not expecting to lose with it. But if he's,
that is true.
If he's going to do something to it first or sabotage it in some way, maybe he plans on messing with the card amounts or something first. I don't have time to build the deck up in one day, though.
That's true.
Even if he gave me all the cards now, I wouldn't be able to figure out the exact ratios I'd need. Maybe I'll take up what Teet said. She said that she's been trying to make sure that as many Raws get through to the winners tournament as possible, and that I'm taking up one of the spaces. But I really want to use the deck, though. But maybe I can give up my spot and spend the next week making this deck out to be as strong as it can. At least on my terms.
Probably for the best. Just in case, you know?
He looks you over. You ain't got any other motivations behind this?
Not really, no.
I've seen you making your way over to the obelisk dorm occasionally the past few days.
Kate really likes the obelisk teacher. So we just go over there.
Me?
I will need you to roll me for your negotiation here, because you are specifically leaving out the Kenneth thing.
Well, I didn't actually get to finish speaking on that.
Well, you said no whenever it's like you don't have any other motivations.
Well, specifically telling him about Nye?
No, I mean, he seems to think you're trying to, he's implying that, are you trying to get him out to help Obelisk?
Oh, no, I wasn't doing that specifically. But if you want me to roll negotiation, I will.
Go for it. Because I think it's still neglecting to say certain things, because you are helping Obelisk at the moment.
Yeah.
That's pretty good,
17.
Though. That's pretty good, though.
That is a total of 18.
If I don't play, there's no guarantee I'll get to have a rematch against you guys next week. But if Obelisk goes up against you guys, I guess that's fine too. Not to mention, I won't be able to rematch you guys, the actual you guys, until the winners tournament either way. I think I will sit out tomorrow. I'll wait to tell Nye, though. Wait until he hands over the cards.
Good plan.
Then I'll get a good long look at that deck and see if there's anything up with it. He smiles.
Good luck.
But that's about everything I got going on. Got anywhere you need to be?
Just a couple extra things that I have to do before heading back to my dorm.
All right. Well, if you ever have the time, you can come over and hang out if you want. I ain't got a roommate.
I can see that. Very lucky.
Everybody's been giving me my space. Apparently, whenever Price was around, he made a rule that the ace has their own dorm.
I see.
That's probably not going to be held up too long, though. Apparently, some people are tripling up in rooms.
Oof.
You say that, then you think back to some of the dorms in the Slifer dorm already tripling up.
Three girls in the same room, like kind of fucked right now.
Thank you for your time, Nato. We should talk again sometime.
He sits back, he gives a nod, and he waves you off. Have a good one, Blythe.
Will do.
Good job.
Fuck.
Look what I did, guys! Nato's now dueling. That wasn't even what I was going for.
You should have sex. You don't have to date. You just have to do it once.
You know, I need to remind you that you're a protagonist. Just need to remind you of this.
I mean, no, you can be a protagonist and have sex.
As Taliesin,
Oh, no. It's not the sex part. Just remember that you don't have to be evil at the end. You don't have to.
so Taliesin,
People about this.
so Taliesin, you make your way back over. As you do, you have the new cards in hand. Do you want to drop them off over with Kenneth?
Sure.
Are you going to drop both cards with Kenneth?
Why would I give him both?
Omega?
Why would I give him Star Ego?
I'm not saying.
Oh,
Starry
Omega. Omega. Fucking where the fuck did Omega go?
I can't believe you already lost Omega.
You already lost Omega?
Tut, tut, tut.
Evelyn got to you after all, huh?
Can't believe it.
Where the fuck did it go?
I stole it. Me, FOMO.
You just put it in one of your decks, just like, it's mine now.
It's mine now. I play this.
I have it. It belonged me.
It was in my vicinity, so I took it.
Either way, you don't have to find it immediately. You can look for it later. But are you handing both of them off?
Yes.
You make your way over toward the short king and his small table. As you do, you will note that there is still a Rhea there. They seem to have not really moved. People are giving them a wide berth, and some of them are watching him very much like, oh, is that okay? As you would have approached and you would make your way over, he does not talk very much. However, as soon as you hand the cards over, he gives you a look and then immediately just starts mumbling to himself and starts writing shit down as you show him Omega as well. As he's like, I gotta make sure that everything's fine now. I gotta mess with the card balance. Thanks a lot. No, I sincerely mean thanks a lot, but hold on. I'm doing something. Thank you. Go. You go on. Go. As he just starts making more changes and starts mumbling to himself. Rhea looks up to you like, he's being sincere. I barely got 10 words out of him all day.
I see. I'll hope it helps.
I'm sure he'll be a lot more grateful to you tomorrow.
You know what? On top of those two, Kappa the Magnet Warrior will also be with the three.
You're gonna put Kappa down too?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Let's go, Kappa, the strongest card in all the duel monsters.
I also found it for some reason the extra cards had gotten into my Space Fleet deck.
I see.
Not in it, but like
for people to see. Valkyrian, Kappa, Omega. Perfect.
And here was that extra Paladin of White Dragon. There we go. That's why I couldn't find it in anywhere else. We still have these. Hell
nice.
Yeah.
As you hand off the 3 cards, he is mumbling to himself and messing about. You're decently sure, according to Rhea, you're not going to get much out of him tonight. He's very zoned in on making his deck. According to just talking with NATO believed there's no way I can make a deck in time for the tournament. Kenneth is like, fucking hold my beer, I'm getting ready.
Hold my
It's happening
beer.
tonight.
I could make
On
a deck
site.
in like hours if needed.
As you are able to head things off, you start to make your way back. I believe we're going to hold off on you for the rest of the night.
Good.
And instead, we are going to go off to, I believe, you two have basically said you're going to be going to bed, to Betty Bye. So we're going to go to the one who's completed their date. As Kate.
Hello.
You are currently deep in the afterglow, as it were, of your duel, where you again had some very crazy spiritual bullshit happen, but at least nothing bad happened because of it. And Nadia just got done telling you about apparently being in a cult before.
A cult, huh?
That's probably the best word for it, yeah. I did say that there was a lot of stuff that you probably would need to learn about me, or that I should say at some point.
I mean, you're not part of a cult anymore now, are you?
No, but it feels like something weird to hold out on saying.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like, it's hard to bring that fact up. You know, we all have our secrets.
Well, basically, oh, hold on. Before we move on, there's been some donations. PJ Boy gave $60. It says, just for fun, prestige NATO. Again?
We can keep going. Come on, everyone.
I don't know how I can make his deck better.
Just give him a gun.
Just give him a gun. NATO is now a +11.
What the fuck?
At this point, just throw him a dual spirit.
Oh no. And then Super Refractive gave, current crack theory is that given our current sample size, Moriard is stealing the height of the people he brands with criminal marks. +1 to NATO. Fucking love my boy. NATO's now +12.
We can go higher.
He is.
Can we get
I
much
believe
higher?
he is now equivalent to Apollo.
Yeah, he is. Who would win, Apollo or one little boy?
One rich little guy.
One rich little guy. Money can get you anything.
Apparently. I don't know what to do to increase his deck. His deck is so fucking strong already.
There's no proof that it hasn't been him coming to life and sending himself money to power himself up.
There's no proof that NATO isn't super reflective and PJ Boy.
There is no proof.
And whoever else has been donating to them.
I've never seen them all in the same room. So.
Oh my god. Anyway, going back over in here. Thank you guys very much. It feels really cruddy to not mention things like that, especially certain things as well.
I mean, to be fair, I did mention the fact that you know when you deceased.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just before, well, when you did, the card you had showed up that sign you have.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't think much of it until we signed this. Well, you know, Towson had his thing, then it popped up in my mind, and I didn't know how to tell you / tell anyone. So,
should I mean, I don't know how much you want me to say or how much I even should say, to be fair.
I mean,
if you, I mean, they look at you, then they look like the sort of like a little bit away. I guess it depends on if you really want to date or not. You know, I'm not holding you to that or anything.
Yes, I've said I wanted to, and besides, we can have some fun.
Well, I'll let you decide after I say things then. How about that?
Okay.
So I'm what those people, if we don't want to say cult, they're basically a cult. I'm what they called a signer. I was told really early on that I was, well, really important because of it. That I was going to be able to apparently revive a great spirit or something. I was apparently the head of everything, the most important piece. And in the end, I didn't believe them until they gave me what I wanted. They said that basically I could have any kind of wish I wanted. Have you ever heard of the Rare Hunters?
Yep.
We saw kind of a bit of them in the eclipse, but mostly they sort of are just kind of everywhere. It's just over in the eclipse they can be as notable as they want. They don't have to worry about hiding. But I was with them. They showed me all kinds of things that I could only ever believe was magic. So whenever we went into the underground, it was the first time I'd been surrounded by that much of a change, that much magic, that I got really excited and sort of thought that I had, I don't know, I guess the best way to put it, I sort of thought I had plot armor.
Okay, that explains your behavior.
I thought that there was no way that I could lose in a place like that. I was the main character.
Sweet.
For real? Sweetie, I'm the main character. Get real.
Say that. Well,
Oh my god, PJ Boy gave $300.
Yeah? Would you tell
NATO,
us what it's about?
NATO, make him stronger or give him a gun.
Yes!
Is that
Give him a
5?
gun!
Is that a
That's a 5.
Is that +5 to, I think he has surpassed Nyan Nyan.
Everyone, yeah, I think most everyone.
I think he is the highest leveled character.
NATO is now the strongest character in all of 5Darps.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations.
Has he surpassed
PJ
Brad?
Boy-
I don't know.
PJ Boy, did we make you an officer yet? Are you a student officer yet?
Yeah, he's a student officer.
I can't even make you a student officer, PJ. But yeah, right there, I can't even make you a student officer. What the fuck?
Sometimes it's about the feeling of having NATO be the strongest character in all of 5Darps. What else do you want?
Sometimes some guy has big numbers.
Oh,
What
Nyan Nyan has
to make him battle Exodia.
apparently, according to Eggy, Nyan Nyan has 3 levels on him, so Nyan Nyan still
Well,
hasn't been defeated. But that
we
being
need to
said,
close the
he's
gap. We
almost
need to
at the
close the
level
gap.
of a spirit.
Shut up. We need to close the gap. We need
No,
NATO.
there's no need to
Gap.
close
No.
the gap.
Nyanya's the limit. Don't go beyond the limit.
Either way, thank you very much, PJ Boy. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So, yeah, that's why I sort of went crazy at that point. I thought that I basically could defend all of you guys without even breaking a sweat. I broke a sweat and my body and everything because I got
You definitely
lasered
did
in the
that.
face.
Mhm.
Didn't expect that. I thought I would just get to duel everything like they said I could.
To be fair, you did speed run the part where you could learn how to deal things.
I didn't know there was anything special that you had to do in order to do things. I just was told that I just had to look them in the eye and say I invoke the battle rights, and then I beat them up.
That's
But there
I
was
think
no
we-
one to look in the eye of.
yeah, except for a laser.
Oh my god, Eric! Eric Erickson, let's make the boy stronger. +3.
Oh my god.
NATO is now on the level of Nyan Nyan.
Now we need to level up Nyan Nyan and forever
Can we get,
keep
like-
the cycle.
Can we get like some guidance for that? Like,
I mean, technically,
No, I don't think.
technically
he's a
NATO is.
friend.
I mean, he's technically a. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently, you're helping out NATO. Thanks to Tally, I'm gonna give you guys 3 per.
Thanks for Taliesin for sucking dick.
That's
It was
fine.
more mutual dick
6,
sucking.
Well, yeah, I guess
7.
it was more mutual dick sucking.
There you guys go.
thank you.
Thank you.
Because of Taliesin, and thanks to all of the crazy fucking bullshit that just happened.
God,
That's all going into Horror Resort and Fate.
God, when we ever get to like the other timeline of how this game could have gone if we didn't get fucked over by the spirit world, Nato and Towson would just be the worst duo in the world. But because Towson has empathy, you've learned the trait empathy.
You tour like season
No,
1 bad guys, and then by like season 3, you're just officially in the gang. You're kind of like Chaz.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you guys very much. But yeah, so sorry I've been sort of holding all that back.
Hey, don't worry about it.
There is the biggest thing, though. Bigger than, I guess, being in a cult.
Okay. You can't see the cat ears. I knew it.
What?
That's a joke.
Is what that card said about you, right? They said you had a tail.
Can I try and make her feel the ears or not?
You can try.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Just like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're fluffy.
I know. They step back. I wasn't like this before. The Rare Hunters, whenever I joined them, whenever they basically told me that they could do anything for me, I told them I wanted to be a girl. Huh. You did a great job.
Mm.
I mean, you've always wanted to be one, right?
And I am,
Yep.
but
So nothing's changed.
I just
on,
Have to
calm
climax
down.
in Mia though
look.
sometimes.
You're like the only person I've ever told this to. Okay, so,
Look, Nadia's Nadia to me.
I was saying it because I don't mind if it is something that bothers you, is all.
Not really.
Okay, all right.
Well, since you share that, I guess I should share something about me.
Yeah.
Which might be a deal breaker.
Oh
I
no.
also wanted to be a girl.
You know how I'm like extremely happy and friendly to most people and all that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like an act, unfortunately.
But what do you mean?
You know, like I play White Knights because, you know, that kind of reflects a duelist in some senses. I am really terrible at emotions most of the time, and honestly, before I came here, I was basically an emo. Goth would be the term.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, you have such a bright and colorful aesthetic now.
Oh yeah, this is all hair dye.
Oh. Well, that's pretty, I mean, it's probably really cute, too, if you were to wear other things.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know, but it's one of those things I'm trying to get over. Because honestly, I'm going to be really, really honest. My social battery has been so drained. Sometimes I just want to tell people to go fuck themselves, but I can't.
you definitely can. Why are you hiding that for?
I mean, I had no friends before here.
None?
Nope.
I mean, that's really sad. Not the friends thing. I mean, kind of the friends thing, but I mean, the fact that you're having to hide everything. that sucks.
It's not the biggest deal.
It's a really big deal. Having to hide anything about yourself is a big deal.
I mean, this is still me to some extent.
Well, I mean, if there's any time you want to show off your old look, I'd want to see it.
You sure?
Yeah. What, you think you think I can't stand like a bit more eyeliner?
Trust me, it's more than just eyeliner.
Well, I can't wait.
Well, see, now you know my secret.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm still kind of in shock with how okay you are with mine.
Nadia's Nadia.
And
Kate's
again. Kate.
And besides, you're happy being you now?
Oh yeah, it's been great. Honestly. I don't know how. I've not talked to anybody about this before, so this is gonna sound really weird.
Okay.
It's great having tits.
Oh yeah, no, I get you.
It's like the best part of the whole thing.
Yeah, like
Wow,
Come on, estrogen. Come on, estrogen.
like
man.
the only thing I would think the benefit of being the guy is, standing up peeing, but tits are great.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore too.
Yeah. See? Well,
I'm not a part of it anymore. I got out of it. Apparently last year, whenever everything went down back at the satellite, apparently a bunch of their members joined in and started sort of making a bit of a mess of everything. And everything kind of fractured off, and I was able to get out of it thanks to a couple of the members from the satellite who showed up, and they got me out.
Huh.
They also, they basically gave me a new identity. I was able to come here without having to have much of a worry of anyone finding me.
well, should we go meet them one day?
They're not hard to find. I have one of their numbers, though I'm not supposed to call anyone here. If he told me that if I ever wanted to talk or anything, just call him. He said he'd answer to Jay. He had it was him and his wife and kids actually let me stay there for a bit.
Sounds like a good guy.
They were really cool. They all practiced having really low voices or something. I think they were just role playing.
That's good. Well, should we head back?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, one more thing.
What is
How
it?
do you feel about harems?
The what?
We'll end on that.
You gonna take Nadia back to the Cypher dorms, and you guys speak on harems?
Yeah.
Who knows how they feel about harems? Maybe we'll figure that out later.
Trans, I sleep. Is Kate being emo? Hold up.
I was just messaging this to Formal, but if I had a nickel for every time I made a character choice or thing that an NPC also has in this game, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happens
boy.
twice.
It's very fun. It's very fun. I actually mentioned this several months back in the 5Darps chat, because people were asking about characters, and I'm just like, oh yeah, there is one very, very secretly trans character in this who is in the main cast, and I didn't say anything else beyond that, because it was during Pride Month.
Hey.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
glad that we've really come from Darp to just being like, no, everyone's gay in some sort of way.
You said that people thought I was playing the character.
Oh yeah, people thought it was Lily immediately. Just like, Benny?
Wait. my character or just me? Am I a character you created?
No, people
Oh my God.
specifically asked Benny.
Yeah, people said Benny. I remember that now.
I remember that now too.
But yeah, for those who are asking in chat, because a lot of it happened, it was Magic. They don't have a penis. Magic is great.
Same with Femato.
Magic is great.
Magic is great.
Living in Magic worlds is so much better than living in our worlds.
You
I
know,
can't even hold climax in her 1,000 times.
you know, maybe it's a good.
God.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Maybe it's a good thing that that Moriard is gonna bring magic into the police. It just means that we can now have magic trans facilities.
All right,
don't know
yeah.
you said that.
Just
That's
imagine Moriard, and I want you all to imagine Moriard getting ready to get like the markings on people. All right, step up. Let's see here. One marking, and excuse me, do you want to have your gender transed? What?
And that's all about my penis.
Well, do you want a penis or not?
Chose.
No,
Yes.
no. All right, magic them up. Thank you. That's wonderful. How would you hold it still? I gotta now do the painful thing.
Imagine. Now you're marked because you're trans. Oh no.
Look, you're not marked because you're trans. You're marked because you're a criminal. Get it right. Classism.
Yeah, come on. Classism, different place.
We're not racist.
You know what?
We're not sexist. We're classist here.
You know what? It's because it's the free option. People do a crime so they can get it for free.
I love giving like extremely bad characters like really like good humanizing things. Like I don't think I've made a bad guy in a lot of games that are truly like against certain things like this, because it's just like I'm just imagining they're out there like killing families and raising villages, then they look back to the camera. Trans rights are human rights.
There is only one man who fits something in the description, and he is dead now, hopefully.
Which one? There's two I can think of.
I was thinking
So you don't know what I'm thinking of.
What were you thinking of?
I have forgotten. Mr. Cock.
Cocklecott. What were you?
Solomon?
Slaverman, yeah. Those are the two I was thinking of, yeah.
Those are two pretty good.
Slaverman and Cocklecott, probably not pro-trans.
Yeah.
They're transphobes.
Wait. Cocklecott might, if it means he gets another wife.
Cocklecott would only do it if he got another wife, which means they're not transphobic. They are still
he's
sexist.
Pro-force femme. Yeah, he's pro-force femme.
Same with Slaverman, because if it's like, okay, I can make money out of this, then maybe he's
Slaverman
pro-trans.
would be pro, but only if you add something else into it, like slavery.
Yeah.
But if he saw someone out there who was doing it who wasn't him, who wasn't like under him, he'd be like, I hate it. We need to make Hyrule great again. Anyway,
I'm glad that this is now all canon. I'm glad that we have decided.
I'm glad
this
we've
is what
canonicized
happened.
these other two villains in the other two games.
Yeah. None of them go here.
Neither of them go here. It's fine. One of them's a card or something. Who cares? Anyway, we're going to move over to the final dated person here. As we're going to make our way toward Gregor and Pitt. Gregor.
Yeah.
You guys just had your drawbreads. Very nice, very good. You didn't get your pluses for them, I noticed last time.
Yeah, we didn't get pluses for drawbreads.
Yeah. So I will be giving you your pluses. And I decided them afterwards because I usually decide them in the moment, depending on the roll that was rolled. I can't remember the roll that was rolled. So so I'm going to say that you are going to be gaining a plus to your negotiation, as well as a plus to your demeanor for the remainder of the next day. That being said, that makes your demeanor a -2, but you have a 5 negotiation. That's pretty good.
Yeah, dude. I got Riz.
So I'm going to give you one of these. And
You know, they say that if you find the golden egg witch and you really want it in your heart, it will trans your gender.
The golden egg witch transes your gender. That's how it goes. That's how the rare hunters are able to do it.
Yeah, just got the golden
And
egg.
if you want to be considered a foodie, you gotta find the egg which with the sausage in it.
Oh no.
No.
I'm just gonna put egg beside of these two. Now we know they were given by egg.
Egg.
But yes, as you would make your way up and out from the Eggwidge party you guys had, you do find note. It is getting later in the day. As it is getting later, she is looking off and about. Like, that's probably enough time. Probably. I don't know when they're gonna do it though. I wish I had a fucking phone.
You have a phone?
Kinda, but like, I mean,
I technically have a huge phone strapped to me.
oh yeah. Oh right, that thing was the teacher's, right? So we don't have.
Yeah.
It has a. Hold on. They just get on. They just like go to your back. And as they do, you just see them start like messing about with it. Okay, it was for 1, no, for 2, 3, no. I don't remember the number.
Yeah, that would be a problem with trying
Hold
to call
on,
anyone,
I
right?
can definitely remember it. Give me a second. I'm gonna roll.
All right.
I don't have like a huge number of dice I can randomly roll. I'm just gonna roll Talisons because it's been doing good today.
Yeah.
You know what? I can. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have even mentioned I was that. There's nothing happening that is on a
nothing's
time
happening?
crunch.
Nothing's happening at a time crunch. That's what you're mentioning.
Why would there ever be that happening?
Because you keep saying him. You've been saying it, so we've got here.
You want to go over here? they motion down toward the southeast of the island. Technically,
Oh shit! I love that space.
technically the island is like this, so technically it's the northeast. Yeah. You want to go to the
I
northeast?
love going northeast. It's a fair direction to go in.
As you start making your way in this direction, the first thing you will note is that there is one of the buildings that was here that was not being used very much early on. Seems to currently have a decent bit of lights being shown in the room. As you see this building here, bloop, bloop, bloop. As you look up to it, it looked like it was like almost an apartment-y type of building before. It looks very similar as if it is an apartment-y type building now, only now you look up and you do see that there are quite the number of lights on the top floor, meaning it is currently in use, which means that there are several people who are from outside the island staying here now.
Oh, what's going on over there?
Most likely that is where Kate's grandma, as well as potentially your parents, are staying at the moment.
That's crazy. They're all just in the same room.
Not in the
It's like a
same
battle
room.
royale.
It's like an apartment building.
It's like a battle royale.
I like to imagine they're all playing Uno together, and Ruby's just going draw fall.
Okay, I'll draw 4. As you take note of this, you will also find that they seem to be moving all the way back until you see them looking toward where the exit to the island is, that would take you off toward one of the two lanes that would take you off to the upper parts of the city, including the area above the eclipse, but also some of the other upper railways that would that people use for regular travel, as well as sometimes turbo dueling. As they look over toward them, though, they seem to make their way off and under and away from it and make their way over toward the side of the thing here. As you follow them out, you do see this is one of the first times you've been just to the edge of the island. There are large rails that are set up in the front. That way people don't fall.
Jump.
But there are also quite a number of seating areas and things of that nature off to this place. You see that there are currently a couple of people all the way down, like a little bit away from you, who seem to be waiting and watching for sunsets and things of that nature. As you notice this, you do see that Pitt is staring off and about, looking around at some of the people, and then seem to sigh. None of them are here. I'll just have to go on instinct. Just have to wait for. I mean, wait. Hi.
Wait. Hi. We're not waiting for anything.
No, why would we ever, right?
I mean, at least the view over here is pretty nice.
Yeah. They look over toward the area. You see, looking in the direction they seem to be looking to, you could see the under part of the eclipse as well as the over part of the eclipse. Both of the areas are decently in view for you. If you squint really hard, you can see just under it enough to see the pyramid. Looking off and away in the same direction. This seems to be mostly showing the lower city, the lower quarter, where most of the people who are keeping themselves relatively low in income would be staying. That would be around where you would stay. You would have had a place before everything happened with your dad and your new mom.
Yeah.
You also find that you have a decent look over toward where the beaches are. That would be over around. It's still weird to look off in this direction and not see the giant haze of smoke that was the satellite.
Yeah, it's almost like it's strange. Like you'd expect it to be there, but like I mean, to be fair, I was in prison and then it was gone.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I would have been used to seeing it from here, it would have been weird. It's weird enough that it's gone and I was there all of my life. Oh, what was that?
Yeah, I guess we were to also have been there.
They're just like, what was that? Oh, weird. That was almost nostalgia or something.
No, I kind of get it. I mean, I've never seen it from that much of a high. I mean, again, whenever I saw it, it was close to the downside of the area. I was kind of in the land.
I guess it kind of sucks it's gone, but like,
I mean, apparently it also still sucked a little, so you know.
Oh, it sucked a lot, but like apparently, according to everybody I've talked to, as well as some of the things I've seen living over there, they motion over toward the slummy area. It's not that much different, to be fair. Still, I guess, poor people wherever you go. It's just the city seemed to just bring up the fact that there were more dangerous people in the satellite, but from what I've seen coming here, there's gangs here too.
Oh yeah, the eclipse was a whole thing, and then it got even more dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like back when we lived over there, it was still as rough as anywhere, I think. I mean, I never was in the satellite, but they always talked it up to be very scary.
It was. I mean, a lot of the time you could get away with breaking whatever laws you could, though there were always sector security around. But even though there were arrests, a lot of the time people got away with a lot of stuff. So I guess you could say it was a little bit lawless, though if you're from there, a lot of people called it freedom. I don't know. It's rough. It's like there's safety here on the shore, but out there, even though it was sucked, it was a little bit more free. I don't know. It's nostalgic, but I also know that I enjoy living here more than I did there.
It's just good to know that people didn't just like explode or anything. They're like out of there. Or in there, but in a different place.
Yeah, you said that still exists somewhere in that other world, right?
Yeah, somewhere called like the Beast Gear World or something. It's kind of over there.
So yeah, I don't have to worry about it. If I ever get too homesick or whatever, I can just go visit there.
I mean, like, we still kind of working on the kinks of figuring out how to travel there.
I can go there
yeah,
right now if I wanted to.
I don't think I fell into a hole. I did not learn many things there that I wish I had learned.
I'm mostly kidding. I don't really think that there's any reason for me to go. It's nostalgic, but like I said, I like it better here.
I mean, that's like the weird thing about leaving somewhere, right? Like sometimes I get nostalgic about the slums, but it's like, it's because I'm not there anymore. It's like the kind of like the je ne sais quoi.
Well, from what I heard, there's a pretty cool thing about living over there as well. Everything's so
I mean, the
tightly
food's pretty
packed.
good, but I didn't know what else.
Everything's so tightly packed, but you can find a lot of stuff there,
Oh yeah.
including fuck.
Hey, he's looking around like, what? Why are we talking?
Don't
You
worry
want
about
something
don't worry
already?
about that. But yeah,
Okay.
apparently you can get a bunch of stuff over there, and I mean, even though you can't get away with as much as you could in the satellite, I mean, as long as you don't get caught, you can do whatever, right?
I mean, that's the pleasant anyway, right? You just don't have to get caught. I can't talk to you about that. The one crime I did, I got caught. So
Only one? What was it, by the way? Why do you even have that?
oh yeah, it was kind of dumb. When my parents were marrying, I was like, all right, I want to get them something nice. And I thought the best way to do that was by doing some jobs with some people over there. And those people were doing what I would call illicit criminal activities.
Uh-huh.
But I hadn't thought about that till I was in the place. It was a casino, again, like the pyramid. You can kind of see it from here. It's a pyramid. Sort of a pyramid shape.
Yeah,
I was trading chips for them, and then when I looked around, the guys weren't there, and I was being taken away by security. So
Hmm. And then that's when you met Moriard?
yep, real piece of work, that guy.
Oh yeah, he sucks. He spent a lot of time in the satellite. Half the people who were there got marks because of him. I'm not sure if there's even anybody else out there who gives them, or I mean, there has to be someone else, right? He can't do all of them.
When I was still in prison, I talked to some people. Most of them were my Moriard. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how you found the time.
That's so fucked.
Like, apparently he was in the satellite too, right? It had to be traveling, right?
There's like a waiting room for like some people, and it's just like he's just like, oh, it's Thursday, gotta go to the pyramid.
He's got a clock.
You know, you could just have other people do it. Fuck you, I'm off.
Like, there were other people, but I think he was just a really passionate guy about his job. Thank God he's gone.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about him here for a while.
If he's apparently going to become the major police chief, I might have to switch careers, because
Oh yeah, because you'd have to see him quite a lot if you stay being a lawyer.
oh yeah.
How's that going? Is that something you're really passionate about?
Yeah, I've been trying to do. I mean, clearly I don't know much about law that I thought I did, considering that's the reason why I went to jail. But like, it's all right. I've been enjoying it in a kind of its own way.
Well, I don't really know exactly what I want to do. They made me choose electives here, so I just sort of took zoology, but there's not really anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's not really anything that took my interest too much. I thought that if I took something like that, though, it'd be a lot easier to play sort of ditzy, like, oh, cute animals, you know?
No, I get it. It was all part of the thing.
Yeah, but then I saw some of the animals around us, and they're pretty cute. Like, those geese are pretty all right.
I don't like them. I respect your opinion, and
I've
you're
only
welcome to have it.
I've only been in Slifer for a week, but if anything happened to them, I'd kill everybody on this island and then myself.
I don't think you need to kill anyone. I think they do that just fine. You've seen they wear slapper hats, right? I've never seen a novelist hat on one of those things.
The obelisks know better. Most of them used to be Slifers. No, that's the upperclassmen. Anyway.
that's selection theory.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm starting to like it a little bit, but I'm not sure how much it's gonna affect anything. I'm only ever good at dueling, and then whenever Piper, the one that gave me the deck again, whenever they gave me their deck, I felt, you know, I kind of gotta go pro. Especially whenever I thought they were dead.
Plus, thought they died.
Yeah, the whole thing
I mean-
exploded, you see, so I thought they were dead.
Yeah, I mean, at least no one's dead. Like, I never had much of interest in law myself, but like, I was pretty sure I was just gonna get sent off to the satellite, which again, parentheses, remember, I thought was pretty bad,
Super
fate
hell,
worse
yeah.
than death kind of thing. Yeah, super hell. The place they send you when you go to hell, but it's not enough. But like, when like my mom, I guess my new mom, started to like actually like go and bat for me, I don't know. I thought about that while I was waiting. Getting to actually help people in situations like that.
She seems really nice. She's helping
Yeah.
all you guys out with your car problems, right?
Yeah. Apparently they're gonna sue the council, so that's a good thing for everyone at this point.
Oh, heck yeah.
But yeah, just
I
like,
love it when power topples.
oh yeah. Nothing like a good power shake-up, isn't it? But yeah, that's what I've been doing, that kind of thing. And if you find something you like, sometimes you don't have to know what you're doing, just gotta go with the flow, right?
Yeah, I could start going with the flow.
Besides, it's like what, like 1 or 2 years, we still have like 3 more, whatever. At the rate that this year has been going, if this also doesn't blow up, I'm gonna be surprised.
Yeah, let's hope every week isn't as full as the past, 3 of them have been.
Yeah, wow. I've never thought I'd be breaking a record for like dimensions I've crossed in like a month.
We're only just over like 2 months in, and you guys were gone for a month of it.
It feels like this month has been like lasting a year. Doesn't it feel like that sometimes?
Yeah, something like that.
Just this week feels like it's been a month.
Well, I guess the best you see as they start talking, there is a far off explosion. You look off the island as you see the remnants of a large blue explosion in the air over top of the slums.
Ah, fuck, we jinxed it.
As you hear, fuck, I could be spontaneous too, as they motion that way as another explosion happens, as you see another streaking explosion go into the sky, as you see a gold explosion happen.
Whoa, what's going on over there?
You see following a red explosion. And as you look, you see several fireworks going off over top of the slum area.
Oh, it's fireworks, fake fuck. Oh, God.
As they motion over to it. I did not remember the time.
Did you have this whole thing set up?
I sort of snuck out yesterday after class, and I went and talked to some peeps and asked them, hey, here's all the DP that I have from school. Can you go buy some fireworks and set them off?
You spent all your DP in fireworks?
Yeah, I wanted to do something fun. wanted things to explode. I thought that would be. They're really far away.
Awesome.
I thought they'd be closer, but they're right. They're all right. They're over there. I think it's pretty
it's
cool.
really good timing with the explosion conversation, I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's pretty cool too. They look very nervous about it. I just thought, no matter what happened with our conversation, whether you were cool with me being how I am now, or you were cool with me, or you wanted me to be how I usually am, I think no matter how it turned out, this would have been a sort of like in character fun time, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
That's
I'm getting nervous about it now.
I am though.
I mean, you know how they say that like kissing on the fireworks is the most romantic part, right?
I guess so. Yeah, that they probably say that a lot. I think so as well.
I'm making my move on her.
You find they're just like, well, fuck yeah, that's what they definitely say. I believe that. And then there is smooches.
Yeah, baby.
As there is smooches going down, she seems to, after a little bit of time, sort of just like lean back a little bit and sort of brush her hair back like so yeah, that was worth the DP.
I don't think it was. I would have done it for free.
No, it's definitely perfectly fine. I didn't waste money.
How much DP did you spend on fireworks?
They are still going.
Oh my god.
They are currently still going. You actually hear alarms going off far off. You hear sector security mobilizing.
Oh no.
Yeah, they don't worry. They have them on a timer. They're not anywhere near where they're at right now.
That's good to know.
That's why I had to make sure I was here at a certain time, but I didn't remember the time.
So I think it worked out.
Yeah, probably nobody's getting arrested. It's probably fine. I'll check on them later.
Yeah. Nice.
As things seem to chill out and calm down, she looks back over towards you. You guys watch fireworks throughout a little bit of time going down until it does get later in the evening. It gets a little bit darker, a little bit later. Bloop.
Oh god. Oh, the lighting has changed again.
As you guys watch that, she seems very happy to have sat around, very happy to get kisses, very happy to sit and watch things with you. As she does look off and about, I'm pretty sure you guys were gonna do something tomorrow, so I'm glad we got to do something
apparently
today.
We're gonna do like a whole bunch of stuff regarding like these passes over here. Something about getting a magical monkey or something.
I'm probably gonna, I guess, go out with your friends and buy a house or something. That's what Grace was saying.
Oh yeah, that's still scary. I cannot believe that you guys are gonna buy a house. Like, but I mean, just Gem.
I mean, like, I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna do it, but Gem seemed very, very sure that they can.
Yeah,
so
she was very sure she could do it.
I guess we're gonna get a house.
I didn't leave for like even a day, I think. This all happened in 24 hours.
I guess whenever we get there as well, the other girl who just showed up. I don't know her name right now. She apparently knows somebody who used to be in the satellite who's gonna move in there or something.
Oh wow. Well, I mean, if it's getting used, that's the best part, right?
Yeah. So I guess we'll see what everything goes, how everything goes down.
Yeah. I still have no idea how this all happened, but hey, if it's working, right?
I'm not sure either, but at the same time, I don't think I really need to know at the moment. I'm just sort of kind of going with the flow, and it's been working well enough. I'm just glad that now there's a couple more people out there I don't have to worry about being all, with.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any plans to stab you, but that's what you're talking about.
Oh, speaking of stab,
Oh, great segue.
well, whenever we kissed, I did feel a lot of animosity in my deck.
Oh.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem, but knowing horror tropes as I know them now, I don't know what to think about that, but I still want to kiss, so adds up to you.
I think that it should be fine. If I'm correct, as long as we have basically no sex.
They look down at their deck. I mean, we're at a really high place. I doubt that they'll be able to like looks like they're about to throw it for a second, but then just brings it down and laughs.
I mean, we're in such a high place. There's a stab that's like right between the two of you. No sign of a knife or machete or anything, just a stab.
Oh, he's serious.
We should probably get back though.
Oh yeah.
But
So I start asking questions. So I wonder what the other guys have been up to.
I don't know. Maybe they had their own dates.
It'd be funny if they all went to like individual dates.
Who do you think Benny would go on a date with?
He was hitting on my dad recently. I don't want to think about that.
Benny
Rhino
and your
seems to
dad sitting in a
No,
tree.
don't. Hey, no, not when he is not having sex with my dad.
Well, they could kiss like we did.
They should not kiss my dad either.
You guys start walking back. As you do, as you get further and further out and about, you do find as you get to the room, it is essentially beyond much any kind of other thing. Most people are back in the dorms. You see a lot of lights already turned off. Around this time, you do find that the rooms that would have Grace and Nadia seem to be around. You bring the well, obviously they're around. They seem to be on. The lights seem to be on. You bring them back over towards said room. She looks back over towards you. So, this is me.
Yeah, this is the room that I am delivering you to.
I would
believe
come-
I'm going to go.
I would
room.
come with you, but I think Sam had enough of visitors earlier, probably.
Oh yeah, I think Sam is probably burnt out by now.
Not to mention, I've kind of got to get back into. If I went over there, I kind of would have to get back into the feel of things. But luckily, these two don't really care whenever I'm more chill. I doubt that
Yeah,
Sam would
that's
care
fair
either, but you know, it's baby steps.
Oh no, I don't think Sam would care. But you know, hey, take it out your time, right? Go with the flow.
Well, I'll see you later.
I shall later, fireworks.
Speaking of, they seem to lean down towards you. They
I figured you're much taller than me.
they look as if they're going in for a kiss.
Yeah, okay. This time I'm not ready. I realize you're tall.
You guys were sitting earlier.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
She leans down and kisses their short king. As they do that, they turn to go into said door. Inside of said door, there is a Nadia, there is a Grace, and there is also a Kate. What's up, Kate? How you doing?
Yep.
You see, going into a door, there is Pitt. There is also a Gregor in the doorway.
Hey, Gregor.
Hey, Kate.
Day go well?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You enjoy talking about stuff or whatever you guys were doing?
There were,
Oh, we have fun. I almost died. I'm kidding.
yeah. Apparently, there are 2 dates going on.
Oh, you had a
I
date
mean, ours
too?
was mostly a duel. They have to plan the date.
Oh, it's a dual date.
Yeah. I lost, so I'm planning the date.
Oh, really? Okay, you lost? Oh, hey, Obelisk Monopolis, right?
Listen. What happened was
I don't count it as a
cousin
win.
Yeah. Satan's
Stars
cousin
didn't
dropped by,
align.
basically.
The stars
are not
in position for this duel.
The stars were not in position. What's going on?
Okay, which
Mad
is
draws?
a joke, like Satan's cousin dropped by or something.
Oh, like what? Is there another ghost in Talison's brain that's coming over?
No, I'm kidding. Just a strong spirit.
Sounds like there's a bunch of excuses going on. Grace just
No,
smiles.
Don't use Star Grace. We can duel right now.
You would probably beat me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this whole dueling and you're right thing.
We already talked about harems today.
You know, if you lose, you join the harem.
I still haven't decided about that.
Is that what's going on?
Well, you don't want to be surrounded by cute girls.
I'm
Amassing a dragon's horde.
still deciding. Oh, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Pinkerton.
I'll let you go see your thing. I see you're busy. All right, good night.
You guys make your ways to your rooms eventually. Kate, after chatting a little bit with peeps, you would make your way to your room as well.
Yeah.
You would find that Nadia seems to be very much looking forward to whatever date you are planning, as that is the majority of the conversation that happens here, as is just like, oh yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen. I don't know, and I don't want to know. It'll happen and we'll see. But as things go down, where eventually you do make your way into your room, eventually people from all over come in. One of your roommates shows up, the other one still does not. As
I was just like, isn't she like grounded or something? What the hell is she?
you think that's gonna stop her from leaving?
Yeah, that isn't gonna stop her.
Unlike you guys, they don't give a fuck. It's like, oh, I can't leave anyway.
To be fair, they're basically royalty.
Oh no, I'm not allowed to leave. That's so
Leaves.
bad. Leaves.
That sucks.
That sucks so bad. I'm gonna move all you guys over here to the room areas.
Yeah.
As each of you would get into your beds, would go to your rooms, would have your times, we will find most of the night seems to go by relatively easy.
No one's been murdered. Holy shit.
No one gets murdered throughout the night. Good, very nice. The Brotherhood room is full of it's Benny and Tally, because apparently that was their room, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was the room.
They're just stuck with their bisexual lighting forever now.
Yeah, we can't turn it off. It's fun.
It's always gonna be there. But speaking of the bisexual lighting room, Taliesin and Benny, as well as
Oh, thank goodness. Turned out it was just fireworks.
as well as Kate and Gregor, I would like for all of you, as you guys have gone to sleep and are potentially waking up for the morning, I want for all of you to roll me for your instinct, please. All four of you.
Instinct
Oh,
roll.
Dorothy.
Let's go. Not 20.
Damn.
Perfect. Okay.
13.
All right, let's see. Where's my dice? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Four. Plus
Allison?
whatever. What was it?
Emerald isn't here. All right, cool. This
I'll
was
do the Taliesin roll.
for your instinct, so you get a +4 onto it. So that is an 8
Yeah,
for
still
you.
not great. So
You're gonna roll Talison's?
Yeah, I'll roll thousands for
Go
you.
ahead. That's a D12. Here's
I
a
mean, I
D12.
got
Now try it
one,
again.
So there we go. 16.
Hell yeah. A 17 altogether. Taliesin and Kate.
Mhm.
You guys would wake up. You guys would be woken up by an announcement on your dual discs. A certain announcement that hasn't happened in quite a while for you guys being here, but you guys did miss a month. So as you guys hear Good morning, everyone. It's time to talk about the new changes. You
I wish
guys
for you-
hear, and you're up to hear the very loud, shrill voice of Car Gardner
I did not miss your voice.
as he begins to talk about the new rule changes that are happening. I know all of you are excited to watch the publicized dueling that's happening tonight over at the Duel Academy between the Obelisk Blue Dorm and the Raw Yellow Dorm. So I figured this is a perfect time to bring up the new ritual changes.
Again.
Oh wait, I didn't hear it. I'm still asleep. Kashu.
As funnily enough, the two of them that passed are the two that I didn't tell the ritual changes already too. Very funny.
It's pretty funny.
Also, Emerald isn't here, so they're never gonna know.
Everyone will never know.
I call these changes the Priska buff. So the changes are as follows. Any Essence Vial cards may be removed from the field by their owners on their turn. Normally, before, they would be taking up space on the spell and trap card zone basically forever. However, now you can just sort of get rid of them if you don't need them or don't want them. Any ritual cards requiring at least one Essence Vial can cost 0 Essence Vials unless the ritual monster says otherwise. So now on certain cards that say 1 this Essence Vial plus 1 that Essence Vial, things of that nature, you don't have to do the Essence Vials. They just add the Essence Vial effects if you use them. However, if a ritual monster does require an Essence Vial, ritual monsters requiring any 1 Essence Vial for their summon can still be summoned without them, but they will have their effects negated. So if a certain ritual monster requires you to use their Essence Vial, all of its effects are negated, but you can still summon it. That being said, there is also one final change. Ritual spell cards that have a specific monster listed in their card text can be used to summon any other ritual monster with the same attributes as the monster listed in the card's effect that they would summon. This means, for example, you could use Fortress Whale's Oath to summon Crab Turtle. Or you could use, for example, Tentacle Experiment 34 to summon Fortress Whale.
I do like Fortress Whale.
Ritual cards have gotten a humongous buff for this.
Yeah.
Yep.
You now can just use whichever ritual spell you like the best to summon your monsters. That being said, you do know that the rules do state that you can't just have any cards in your deck. You need to be able to summon the monster that is in your extra deck. So you can't just throw in, let's say, some dark ritual monsters, and if you don't have any dark ritual spells to actually bring them out. That being said, though, still very big buff. Very, very big buff. That being said, I believe the only other new thing here is nope, everything else we've already talked about. They then talk about the new bans that are happening, which you guys hear a whole bunch of cards being banned. However, none of them have any influence on any of you don't think. Currently, they are not bringing up anything new for your guys' decks, so you don't really give a care. As the announcements fade, Kate, you and Taliesin are the only ones that are currently up. You have that happen. You could just roll over and go back to sleep if you want. There's really nothing else to be done. You know that it'll probably say it again some other time later today.
Yeah, I'll just get ready for the day.
I mean, it's very early at this point.
I might as well get ready for the day.
Oh my god. And Taliesin, if Taliesin is here, that's what I thought, would also figure some things out. A bit of time does pass because it's like 4 a.m, as is always known for these things to happen. You start getting yourself ready. Is there anything you want to do, I guess? At 4 a.m?
It's gonna be like, that's perfect card shop time, but like I can't go without the gang.
If you wake me up, I will kill you.
Okay, I feel like I should wake people up so I can.
Do you want to go wake up the boys and get ready for card shop time?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All
God
right.
damn it.
Yeah, if Cloud the Gardener ruins my day, he's ruining everyone's day.
Kate, you make your way out. You begin knocking on Benny's door, on Benny and Talison's door. Benny, There's no alarm, but you do hear a knocking at your door. I'm sure Taliesin grumbles.
I'm still knocking.
Who's there?
It's your girl.
It's your girl.
All right. Okay. Gets up, opens the door. All right. What do we have to
Oh,
do?
Taliesin is
today?
grumbling. Okay, they just can't talk at the moment. Benny,
What do we do?
you make
sorry.
your way over toward the door. You open it. You see Kate, already dressed, already ready. They look over to you.
What spirit thing are we dealing with today?
Oh, we're not dealing with spirit stuff yet. It's the morning.
I hardly classify this as morning, but okay.
And you know what that means?
No.
We should go buy cards.
Oh, that's not a bad idea anyway.
See?
Alright, hold on. You want cards, Taliesin?
Taliesin says yes.
You two go get ready. I go wake up Gregor.
Well, guess the geese are gonna head early because I need to do my ritual or I'm gonna forget. Alright.
Benny, you start walking out to go feed the geese with not your usual jump pep in your step, but with a dragging of your feet. Taliesin gets ready.
The geese are like, whoa, what they do to Mambo Benny?
Kate, you're gonna make your way over to Gregor and Sam's room.
Yep. Knocking on the door.
Gregor, you hear knocking on the door.
It's 4 a.m.
It is 4 a.m., Gregor. You just
Sam, who's doing it? Who's opening the door?
you make your way to the door. You see Kate.
It's your girl.
Hi, Kate.
It's your girl.
The turning into a cat girl changed your time system for sleeping because it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to ruin everyone's day.
You're doing really good.
Thank you. So, you guess
Yeah.
it's 4 a.m. You know what that means?
I don't know what it means, Kay. What is it?
Card shop.
I'm going to college. I mean, I guess this is the only time that it's not gonna be.
I don't
filled
have
with
any
friends.
money. Sam turns around in bed.
And when has that stopped you before?
I don't have any money.
Yeah, he does. Just got a bunch of it last time.
Shut the fuck up, Taliesin.
Well, you sure you don't want to spend money on, those good old cards that you need?
I hate you so much.
Oh, please, don't worry. You love me.
That's a strong word.
And if you wanted cards, you could have just passed me and I would have gotten them for you. But all right.
They look at you. They think about it.
I would do it. I would do it for you, Sam.
They hand you enough for 5 packs, and then they lay
I
back
will bring
down.
them back to you. Good night. Now I'm in a better mood, Kate. Let's do it.
Hey,
Now I'm a guy on a quest.
there we go. Oh, by the way, the girls are still sleeping. They need that beauty sleep.
Oh, they need the beauty sleep. The rest of us fucking guys, whatever, right?
You had a day before. I feel like you're looking fine. Taliesin looking great as per usual.
Taliesin just walks out, blinks out of sync.
No, I never seen him do that.
As usual.
I
I
swear to
think
God,
he's
I'm gonna
missing
go.
his like
Oh,
green or red
Taliesin's here.
gadget.
Yeah, I'm here. Grumble, grumble. I'm gonna get the fucking pans and start banging them in front of the girl's door.
You do that, I throw you off.
Not unless I throw myself off.
You guys wait for a little bit of time. Benny eventually returns from their quest of giving geese food, who aren't gonna really see it until they wake up.
You turned the alarms off, by the way?
I did.
Look, here's the plan. We buy some
Alright.
cards, Get you guys
Okay,
some
let's
breakfast.
let's buy cards first, and then
Yeah.
I don't know what else you have planned. Let's go
Listen,
one step at a
perfect
time. All
strategy.
right.
Buy some cards, get us some good old breakfast, then we figure out how to get onto the road thing, and then we figure out which monkey we're picking.
All
I'm not
right.
both.
Magic Monkey Quest is noted.
We just can get both. Why not?
We can't get both. Remember, that's what Professor said.
Yeah,
We
I
can only
think
pick
it's like
one
a
of them.
yin and yang thing.
Yeah.
Like you have to.
They're currently
You have
both
to
fighting,
choose.
and the only way you guys can think of doing anything is to help one side or the other. Otherwise, they'll continue fighting forever.
Yeah.
No, we just challenge them to a tag team duel. We just beat both of them at the same time.
They will probably
Okay.
not work together, so no.
Look, if things were that simple, they would be. But they're not. Like this morning.
Oh,
Cards.
yeah. Let's start with cards.
You
I'm sorry, I'm in the
guys,
wrong outfit.
hey,
There we go.
hey,
There we
Yeah, let's go.
you
Swag.
guys go out to make your way over toward the card shop. Upon getting there, you note that you are here before any of the raw students because you're here at 4 in the fucking morning.
Good news, everyone.
Problem
We're here
is, you
for
guys do have to still wait about 30 minutes for the doors to open.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors. I guess we got time.
No, we gotta. Did y'all hear the updates from fucking card?
Oh,
No,
I don't use-
just wait for them. What too?
Also, oh no, but just a bit of an update yesterday. I did
Yep.
check. It was not spirit stuff. Someone just wanted to do fireworks for their date or something. It's weird.
Oh yeah, they've been doing it.
Yeah,
I would
so
never know
you don't
about
have
this.
to worry about that. That was just, yeah.
I mean, if there was an actual issue, then the police would be involved. Unless it's
The police were involved. For other reasons.
Well, we're fine.
Eventually,
Anything.
you guys are let inside. I don't know how long the cards are going to take, so I want to get them. I want to get going with them.
Here's the rest of the session.
You guys go get cards. If you want, we can do cards now, or we can do cards at the beginning of next session.
I kind of
Let's
wanted
do
to,
cards
but it's gonna be
now.
like in a month. I mean, that would be a
It will
great
be
way
in
to
a
start
month.
off, right?
It will be. It
That'd be
will
the
be.
best
It
way
will
to
be like a
start off,
month
though.
off if you guys decide to do it at the beginning. Of
No,
next
that'd
session.
be a good way to start off.
Yeah,
Alright.
that would be a great way to
You
start off.
guys,
But that means
will
people
get-
can build up the fund as well.
you guys will get your cards next session. I'm gonna go ahead and type in 5 for Sam.
I would never forget, but I'm glad you're writing it down.
All right.
We're gonna
We'll have
do
that happen
That's
when you guys
54 for
return.
Sam next time.
Hopefully not.
That'd be scary.
That being said, you guys buy your cards. You guys come out gleefully with your cards before the Raws even get to go in. The Raws are like, what the fuck? How the hell did you? But you guys, as you guys do find yourselves coming out and like looking through your new cards, talking about things. Man, I can't believe you guys found blank.
That's crazy.
I can't believe we found what's her
Holy
face.
shit,
Nadia.
blue eyes white dipshit. I've always wanted this one.
Oh my god. I found every single starship card in the existence. Finally.
I can't believe we all have a maximum monster.
Oh, Jamas, I thought they banned this one.
Fake trap, fake trap, fake trap. Why are you guys getting the good one? Fake trap, fake trap.
I can't believe Ojama yellow, black, and green have a maximum monster.
Monster, yeah.
I believe it actually.
I can't believe they made Fake Trap the final night.
You see, they can only do their maximum monster if you then summon Ojama King on top of the guy in the middle.
No, they can only maximum summon by playing Ojama Delta Hurricane.
Doesn't that destroy them anyway?
Yup.
The most dangerous of maximums.
You just get, for one turn, you just get their maximum thing where they do whatever maxims do, I forget. And then they fuck off.
You guys, upon looking at all of your cards, whether how good or bad they would ever be, this is very funny that you're here because it does avoid them getting attacked by the student officer. So that's good.
Yay.
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 You guys see walking past you guys, looking like they're trying to sneak toward the Slifer dorm. You guys see Aaliyah a little bit away from you guys, looking like they're about to walk into the forest toward where the Slifer dorm is.
Should we?
Yeah.
Hey, Aaliyah, what you doing?
Yep.
Good morning, Leo.
They look back. As you guys look at them, they look like they've also barely had any sleep. They also look very jittery as they look to you guys. Oh, nothing. All of you are here. Hi.
Yeah. Kate woke us up to go to get cards early after the card guard announcements.
That's
What are you
good.
doing here?
I was gonna go talk to Gregor and Benny, I guess.
I'm here. Here I am.
You okay?
No.
What's
Oh,
wrong?
what? What's going on?
Can we talk somewhere else? They look over
Okay.
toward where the Raws are, and then they like look around. I don't know where though.
Let's go to one of the rooms.
Okay.
You want super privacy for whatever you have to talk to us about?
I don't know.
Midway in the forest.
That's a go. Yeah, let's do that.
You guys want to go into the forest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys make your way into the forest. You guys hear the crunching and crack-a-lacking of geese feed off a little bit away from where all you are.
Good, we're safe.
They will protect us here. Don't notice if anybody is sneaking up on us.
As you guys do this, Leah looks off and around. They look primarily over toward where Taliesin and Kate are. They're not used to you guys yet. They look to Benny. They're not that used to Benny yet, but they're more comfortable there. They look over to Gregor. They look around. This is gonna sound really weird.
All right, shoot. What is it?
I wanted to talk to you because I think I'm the strongest duelist on the island.
Huh?
Okay, please explain.
And I'm not sure what to do about it.
In what way?
Yeah.
I feel like if I play today, then I'm going to change the entire meta.
What?
Then why are you not playing?
Why are you not playing?
Ow.
I'm supposed to play in the tournament today.
Yep. Did you find something that breaks the meta currently?
Yes.
Then
How
you play
badly
it.
does it?
Are you
Okay,
the person?
what did you discover?
It's nothing big except, I mean, it is, it's because of the new Millennium Duel stuff,
Yep.
but also
Mhm.
because of the things that were said earlier.
The ritual changes?
It'd probably be better if I showed you.
Okay.
All right.
Please.
Let's see it.
They're gonna
I want you to
go,
find any meta.
I don't know if this is good or not, that it's this easy.
Let's see it. All right, let me blow me away. Let's do it.
Blows
Let's
away.
see.
Do-do-do-do. Ba-do-do-do-do. Ba-do-ba-do-do. You guys find as they go to bring out certain cards.
Mhm.
You guys heard about the ritual changes, right?
Yep. The
Yeah,
virtual vials.
Why some of us are awake, we heard it.
So one of the
Essence
worst
vials.
cards in the entire game became really overpowered.
Okay.
Oh,
How so?
There's a ritual spell card that
Mhm.
doesn't have a ritual monster associated with it anymore.
okay.
Okay.
All of the cards that used to be with it are either banned or so rare at this point because of how early they came out that it's hard to find them.
Because of the whole thing, now you can just summon whatever.
It's not even the ritual monster that's the problem.
It's the
the
spell.
card.
Okay.
They
Let's see it.
bring out a card called The Blessings Left for an Altered World. As they do, it seems to be a card that ritual summons a monster called Doriado. From what you can see here, a level 3 ritual monster.
Mm-hmm.
After you, if this card's in your graveyard, you can activate one of the following effects. 1, add this card back to your hand and banish it when it goes sent to the graveyard. 2, banish this card to allow any monster whose effects are negated to gain back their effects until the end of your opponent's next turn. Or 3, banish this card to add one Altered World, Savior, Knight, or Armament card from your deck to your hand.
Oh, I see.
Before this card, you couldn't use it, so nobody has it anymore.
Oh my god.
Because the ritual monster can't be used and doesn't really exist very much anymore. So the way the ritual changes would work is that, if you had the ritual monster and you used this, you could summon any monster of the same attribute as that monster. Problem is, I don't have the ritual monster. The ritual monster, Doriado, can be considered any attribute.
And the fact is, technically speaking, you don't even need Doriado in the deck to use it. You do?
You do need Doriado. That's the problem. But because of the Millennium summoning rules, there may be a solution that I don't think anybody who made this understands or thought of before making those announcements.
There's a monster called Doriado that's a normal monster.
They bring out the Lady of Faith.
What?
This card is always considered to be a normal monster of any attribute. This card's name is always considered to be Doriado. Once per turn, you can add a keyword to another card in your hand, field, or graveyard to this card. If a player Dark Synchro summons at any time during a duel where they are controlling this card on their field, reduce their life points to 1,000.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
So
History strikes but once.
So if Millennium Duels work the way I think, I can put this card as one of my 3 cards. It's considered Doriado. So either way, either this card or the fact that the ritual monster exists at all means I have a ritual card that can let me summon any ritual monster without any problems.
And they get their effects back.
Anyway.
So
do you
so
remember the guy that got the 60 card deck limit of thing? You must become that guy.
With 1 card, I can summon any ritual monster in existence.
But you still need to have.
Stopping you.
Wait.
Lady of Faith is considered Doriado.
But it can't be any ritual monster. It's still if they have like a specific ritual spell they need.
If they have anything that specifies it, then that means you can just summon them with their effects negated.
Right.
The changes have let her break the meta. Congratulations.
The meta. Congratulations.
And I wanted to talk to you, Gregor, because I don't have anyone else to talk to on whether I should do it or not. Because I feel like I have currently the strongest ritual deck that will ever exist.
Let's Leia. Can I call you Leia?
That's her name, but yeah.
Go ahead.
Right now, you have a moment to make history, to change the game. This is
you
what
need to become the guy, the 60 card guy.
Like the 60 card guy. The guy who made the Yatta lock.
Or the mysterious person that kept nerfing the thrillers.
Exactly.
You need to follow Destiny.
Dark Synchros.
The one who brought Dark Synchro. Point is, they made those changes. Today, the stars aligned just for you. It's your moment, Leia.
It depends on if you want to stand out, I guess.
Exactly. think about it. Tell me, who has befriended you throughout this whole time you've been here?
Not a lot.
Exactly. You're surrounded by your friends right now, currently, basically.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And right now, people in the other dorms are gonna think you're the weird girl who just stalked Ra one day. You want that title to go away, right?
More than anything, yeah.
If you do it, you will become the girl who broke the meta.
The girl who broke the meta, the baddest bitch in the academy.
I just feel
Deco.
like if I open this box, then it's gonna be open forever.
Someone else will open it eventually.
This
Yes.
is literally Pandora's box. Also, with how I remember the rules for this duel are, if she goes first and she never loses,
Yep.
she can sit the whole thing.
Let's
on her
We need to
own.
bring her to the next
your
level.
moment. Someone else will do it. If not you, then some guy named Paul.
Fuck Paul.
Exactly. Paul isn't Leia.
I mean, do we know this, Paul? They might be just.
If you, regardless of all that, it would ultimately depend on what you actually want to do. You could definitely just shift the entire meta and bring all the attention to yourself that you could ever want by just sweeping the entire duel today. Every single one of them with this change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if it's super broken, which people will see, they'll fix it. You're basically bug testing. They're gonna be so grateful.
You would definitely get the attention of basically the entire city by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll have sponsors out the wazoo.
And besides, a good duelist would be able to counter that.
Well, I guess we'll see. If you guys think that it's good, they then will bring out their extra deck and they will show you. I technically have room for one more, but I don't know what else to throw in. As they will bring out their entirety of their 14 cards of ritual monsters.
Man, she was really like, man, I love ritual monsters.
They've only just now threw these in this morning.
Man, I really love the ritual changes.
Oh my god, she's got everything in the box.
I can technically put one more in, but I don't have any more.
And that's why you came to us. Okay, what do you want to give her to break this?
She has currently Trihorn Dragon, Garlandolf, King of Destruction, Ancient Cause Serpent Jormungandr, Chimera the Winged Phantom Beast, Mosaic Manticore, Phantom Beast God Chimera, Yamadron, Brain Serpent, Parasite Slime Chimera, which is the new Parasite, there's a new Slime Chimera. Tentacle Slime Chimera, Protector Dragon, Yan Yan Wicked Parasite Chimera, Crab Turtle, and Fortress Whale.
She's like the spirit of Priska.
Yeah.
The legend lives on.
The ones obviously that are the most crazy are obviously Trihorn Dragon at 2850, Garlandolf if he can get his effect, which unfortunately probably not.
Yeah.
Ancient Cause Serpent Jormungandr with 3050, Mosaic Manticore with 28, Phantom Beast God Chimera with 3000.
Oh yeah.
As they're just like looking at you guys like, You guys don't have to give them anything. You guys do not have to help them. But if you guys think of
That
anything, you
sounds like
can.
a pussy move.
But if you guys think of anything, you can. You obviously can try to throw something over there.
I have one. Can I make the offer?
What are you
What's the
thinking?
offer?
What are you thinking?
Big Papa.
Big Papa?
And put it over here.
You know,
Father Genesis, the hero of heroic legacy.
Big
if you want to.
I would do anything for her. Anything for women.
Honestly, this would be a really good one.
Go for it.
3200 zombie ritual.
Again. Go for it.
Oh my god, you could have like the what did the Toon guy do again?
With Father Genesis, you hold it over out to them. They read the effect. Oh yeah, this would be really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure. You have to go out there and destroy.
Okay.
I believe in you, Leia.
With their thoughts, no matter what anyone says, even if they say Lady of Faith counts for it, obviously they're counted as every attribute. If Lady of Faith doesn't, then they know Doriato also has the same effect and can be counted for every attribute. They think this will work. It really depends on the Millennium Duel rules. I guess at that point it depends on one specific person. But
Oh no!
All right, Jones.
Oh no! Her teacher has to make a ruling on a card that he had no idea to ever think about. Oh
It's
no!
like real
Whatever.
card game.
Which way will we go? But that would set up such an incredible precedent.
the funnest part about Chimera is if you do summon it correctly, if it gains an extra effect from an essence vial, but if you don't summon it with an essence vial, it just gains an effect from an essence vial. He's pretty fun.
The perfect gotcha.
But yeah, as they do this and you guys help them out, they seem to calm down a little bit from you guys talking to them and trying to get things sort of settled there. So this is fine then?
This is happening. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, it's if you're fine with defining the meta.
Okay. I don't know about that. I feel like it's just gonna be what everybody uses in ritual decks now if they can find it. Lady of Faith isn't a good card. Most people don't like it because you can't use any kind of dark synchro summoning with it. So one big thing in the meta gets taken out because of it. But I feel like it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. And again, it means the meta becomes more challenging. People have to theory craft some more, and we'll see what happens.
It'd be funny if a Blue Eyes player went up against you.
Well, my one thought is, technically, there are a couple of cards out there that I can use that might be able to switch Lady of Faith to my opponent's field, at which point I could then stop them from dark synchroing.
Oh. Oh yeah. This is gonna be great.
Yeah. Just have fun with it.
I think I need to roll something now that you say that. I think I need to roll how I feel in this moment.
That's right. Fuck you, Towson.
Do I say a thing or not in this space?
This is a safe space.
That doesn't tell me anything. 11s don't tell me anything.
You should have made the odds or evens roll.
9s don't even tell me anything. I need something more extreme. Fuck.
How about we go
odds and evens.
less than 5 or over 15?
Okay.
So keep rolling till you get one of those numbers.
Nope.
I don't know what either of those mean, but you probably do.
Yeah.
I do know what they mean.
Come on, a coin. I'm gonna give it a 2.
Yeah.
No. This is how it is. It has to be one or the other.
Has to be one or the other. That's still 5. That's
You're getting rid of all.
It's
Taliesin
very
is like
funny.
thinking super hard.
I can hear
I
like
say a
smoke
thing or
coming out of
not?
his ears and everything.
That's
Four.
a 4.
He does not say a thing.
It's like fucking Kate just said, you're surrounded by your friends. Talison's just like, my friends in Raw.
Heel turn. You have to make a new character in the Feed Taliesin in order to get him back.
No. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think.
We would never
When
lie
I
to
made the
someone.
joke that you used to be a protagonist, you're like, don't worry about it. Taliesin would.
Oh no, I'm
never."
not telling them that NATO has a specific card. Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's going to absolutely be a problem.
Well,
Fuck
NATO
off.
isn't even dueling tomorrow, so it's
Yeah,
fine. Or
exactly.
today, so it's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand why Taliesin probably wouldn't say it.
Yeah.
Look, let me over exaggerate and say that Talison's going to betray us all and like sell us to 7 devils.
7 devils!
I only have one devil and she's in my head.
Only one devil at the moment.
The one.
Only one devil so far.
Only one devil.
We can add more.
As you guys go over things with Leah, as they seem to calm down a bit, you guys move from the outside toward the bisexual lighting room.
Bisexual lighting room.
Because at this point,
This
it's like
place is
we could be comfy. We don't have to stand out in the fucking cold forest. They do seem to, for a moment, look over their cards. They seem to give a bit of a sigh. At this point, Kate, you also remember another one of your friends is currently going to be dueling in this tournament as well, and they seem to also, just like Leah, have a little bit of a about their stuff.
Yeah. I could go talk to her.
You wanna try to make your way out of here?
Yeah.
The reason I bring this up is because we mentioned this before, and I know that we're saying this a month before it's actually going to happen, but in this tournament, you guys have the option of playing for these people if you'd like. I'm bringing up right now with Leah. If any of you guys want to duel as Leah with their deck, I can hand that deck to you now, which means for the next month, you will be able to look at said deck and see if you like it, see if you want to test it, see if you want to do anything like that with it. It is up to you if any of you guys would like to handle Leah's deck.
Gregor, I know you want to.
I think it's only fair for Gregor, yeah.
I feel like you're just tossing this on me.
Gregor, do you want to define the meta?
I will do anything for women.
There you go.
Yes, women.
Gregor, if you look over here at the zone, at the place, they seem to have a very specific type of thing going on. They have a huge extra deck. They have all of their rituals. They also seem to have a lot of cards that can be summoned with
Hero, she's based.
They have a lot of cards that can be summoned with cat.
Oh, cat.
Because a lot of these things, or not with
I
cat,
see,
with
you've
Alter
tricked
World
me to
Fusion. I
play
mean,
cat.
with
You've
Alter
tricked
World
me.
Fusion. I mean.
The deceiver.
They also have a couple of synchros, including some very interesting hero synchros, and this.
Oh, that's crazy. Wait. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait.
They're an obelisk.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Obelisk privilege? Goddamn.
Their dual AI is this.
Ooh, Wormdrake.
Interesting.
Wormdrake Chimera.
The Slimer. Finally, I can finally play Priska. What I've wanted to do my whole life.
The one millennium card they have right now is Lady of Faith. We can add other things there if we want to. And obviously there's some essence vials if they have things. There's where the essence vials are.
Beautiful essence vials.
The actual deck comprises of some new cards. We have the new humanoid slime guardian.
Yeah.
We have some heroes. We have some ladies. Ladies here are considered to be normals, so whenever you are making the deck, they can be put into the normal section. Very fun.
Fog, I love getting to do that.
I can do that?
If they are considered normals, yes.
Fuck.
They have to be normal in deck though. That's the issue.
Yeah, it can't.
Yeah.
It have to be considered normals, so you can't use it for Geminis and things like that.
Yeah.
Nothing that says on the field as well. That doesn't count.
They have most of the basic heroes. They have a lot of the basic slimes.
Oh, beautiful gruesome goo.
They also have to have certain high level monsters in the deck because that's how things work right now. They have draw slimes.
Beautiful draw slimes.
They have a single, I think, Bubble Man. I don't think they have any more. They have the slime package. They have new and improved Symmetry Rorschach.
Oh, that's crazy.
And by new and improved, I mean it's now considered a slime and an alchemy beast.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They have multi-slime. They have new slimes.
Slime.
Look at those new slimes, new multi-slimes. They have some hero kids.
Dude, when Priska's out of this barrel, she's gonna have to go drinking. This shit's
Another
amazing.
new slime.
Well, you say that. I just know that
And
once I'm out, then that's when the nerfs are coming in.
And the main thing of their deck they have a lot of things that fuck with the opponent. So they have
Ooh.
Wave of Ill Intent, which whenever you activate this, you basically monsters sent to the river return to the top of the deck in any order. Any monsters destroyed by card effect can be stacked under this card instead. If it's in the opening hand, you can activate it immediately. And if it's like that, then you can't target it with card effects. It's very neat. Also have Cataclysm.
Uh-huh.
They have
Oh,
some
God.
Spark Blasters. They have a couple of these. I'm not sure what the other one is. They have Bubble Blasters as well, because they have mostly Thunders and Aquas in their deck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They have a new Slime Trap card. Slime Jar.
You know, I'm glad that you're giving us like a month. I'm gonna have to read a lot.
They have new and improved Jammer Slime.
Oh, yo.
This is why I'm giving you the month, yes. They
I have homework.
new and improved Metamorph, or Metamorphosis.
Oh, shit.
It has changed quite a bit.
Oh, that's interesting, actually.
We have new and improved Slime Defender.
Ooh.
Basically, the only thing that's changed is that it now
It's a
specifies
slime, now
slimes,
it's slime. This is, yeah.
and it also means you can, if you don't pay the cost of Revival Jam while it's face up on the field.
That's pretty good.
Has some other
Dueling
pretty cool
Constant's a
things.
really good card.
Dueling Constant's very good. There's the other one of those, and there you go. They have basically a very control-heavy deck. They don't have any cards that switch control of a monster. That's something that potentially, if you wanted to say that Gregor is helping with the deck, if you guys find anything like that, you can. I doubt you have things like Snatch Steal and like stuff like that, though, so there's probably nothing that you guys currently have with it. But it's something you can think of for later.
You've seen me use Snatch Steal.
You have Snatch Steal?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I'm not sure if Snatch Steal will work in the way that I'm thinking, though. I'm thinking Creature Swap. That was what I was thinking. Creature Swap.
Yeah, we might. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check.
But yeah, that is the current deck that they have. Very, very interesting, very control-y kind of deck. The reason they have Cataclysm and Wave of Ill Intent is literally for Brain Serpent.
I see.
Brain Serpent, basically, you'll be able to figure out what the top card of your deck is very easily, and use with certain effects that they have over here to be able to call out certain things, including, I believe, Symmetry Rorschach, which if you call the type of card at the top of your deck, you can just keep drawing. So, you know,
Never lose.
fun shit. Kate,
Yes.
you're gonna make your way out and over toward the Obelisk Storm.
Mhm.
As you do, very easily you are able to find a certain girl, because you know exactly where they are, because you were in the Obelisk Storm for about a week or two before you ended up losing. Losing your way, not losing as in, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
As you make your way inside, you do find that upon going up and in, you are able to find a Bella the bottom, apparently.
Is she near a wall? Because I'll perform a Kabedon.
You find that they are at the bottom floor of this place, looking very much just not extremely nervous like Leah was, but sort of just like standing around waiting as if they're waiting for something to happen. You can do a Kabedon if you want.
I shall perform the Kabedon.
You walk up, they're like, "Oh, hi, what's bonk?" You just slam your hand behind the at the wall behind them. Bah!
Smash?
What?
No, I was saying Super Smash Dice.
Oh.
No.
Go right ahead.
Smash.
Go right
Smash.
ahead. Roll it.
There we go.
Roll the Super Smash dice.
Let's say, like, set to 1.
Nadia's over there like,
Roll.
I didn't say yes or no yet.
14 plus 5.
Nadia, figuring out
With
how
your
she
demeanor.
feels about it.
That is 21.
Yeah.
They're very much give the expression you expected of them. They were about to say hi to you, but then you fucking threw them for an absolute loop, and now they don't know what to say or do. Hi, hello, hi, how are...
You needed some surprise, don't worry.
I just got through being nervous about this, and now you're making me nervous again.
It's fine. So, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Everything's mostly fine. I thought I was gonna sort of have to worry about things, but then that one short guy came around talking about how he's gonna win it all, so there's really no point. So I'm just gonna trust that, I guess.
No. Never leave stuff to other people that you don't really know.
I mean, if he's just gonna win it all, there's not really a point, right?
It's always good to be prepared. Besides, you were picked for the tournament. I know you're a good duelist. And remember what I said. You lose, and I put the bunny costume on.
I'm not that great of a duelist.
Yes, you are.
I've never beaten you.
That's a lie, and you know it.
I've never beaten you whenever you've tried.
I've tried. I don't go easy on people.
It seems like you do.
I don't. What benefit do I get from losing?
I don't know. Make me feel better?
No. If I want to make you feel better, I can make you feel better.
Oh, jeez.
Shut up.
We both know that.
I mean, I should be all right. It's just the same deck I've always used. As I'm decently sure what you're gonna say. I am decently sure that you're gonna want to play as them.
Yeah.
So
No
let's
way.
get that deck out here. They have a very different deck to the one we have over there. One of the things mainly being the gigantic attack point fucking dual AI they're using. With their phantasmal spiral serpent. You also see that they have a much smaller extra deck than the one over there. However, it has a decent number of not only synchros, but also some fusions. You see mostly water monsters, as you know that their deck, similar to yours, is a mostly water deck. However, they have a couple of earth monsters as well. Including the new and improved Sword Hunter!
Let's go.
The Sword Hunter of the Beast Gear world. Because I wanted to add some kind of keyword onto him.
My boy?
He also has a new effect, an improved effect. Now he gains 200 attack for every card stacked under him, whenever he gets his stacks going. And if he is stacked under another card, then the card that is that he's stacked under gains his attack increasing effect. And whenever he is used to summon a new monster, wait, hold on. Yes. If he is stacked under, if he's stacked under the card, all of the cards stacked under him also get stacked under another card.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
He's a pretty cool
My
little
boy.
guy. Pretty cool little guy.
My boy's buffed.
There's also a couple of new synchros here that people haven't really got to see. Phantasm Doom Kraken, pretty good. Phantasm Spiral Emperor, very good. Works very well with the Spiral Serpent normal monster. As well as they also have a amount of cards that they can use with things like Altered World Fusion, including a new and improved Gaia the Dragon Champion.
Hey yo.
This
For
card can be
sale
the
for you.
target of any card that summons randomly from the extra deck, despite not meeting the
Hey.
requirements.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say Aurelia, but she.
I mean, Aurelia
she will
is
never
great.
get buffed.
Aurelia
Yeah.
is still fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you
baby.
never use her?
Now, they do have a couple cards that can summon randomly from the deck, but we will go over those in just a second. They have Eperia. They have new polymerization,
You.
It's new.
No, Polly.
which basically the only big difference is it can do the normal polymerization thing. It can also, you can pay half your life points to summon randomly from your extra deck, no matter what their star level is. However, if it summons from the extra deck, they lose their effect. Also, you can get this card from your hand, from your deck or graveyard by discarding a fusion card. Any fusion card you have. So stuff like
And the-
Altered World Fusion or other cards that they have.
Fusion cat, go away. I need regular Polly.
They also have new damage equal reptile, which the only difference is it works for sea serpents and worms now as well.
Mhm.
Yay.
New Molten Escape, which again works for sea serpents and worms as well. New Snake Whistle, I'm gonna tell you right now, works with sea serpents and worms as well. New
No
Offering
way.
to the Snake Deity. Guess.
Yeah, we
Worm?
See serpent.
They have Draconic Tactics. They have new Metamorph, but however, they kind of only have it in here so they can have certain monsters in their extra deck. It literally doesn't really have a lot of use in the deck other than that. Alter World Fusions. They have Dolphin because cute card. They have a very nice field spell in Pacifus, the Phantasm City. Basically treat it as Umi as well as a Sea Essence Vial, and you can normal summon a normal monster. If you normal summon a normal monster, you can add a Phantasm Kappa or Water Amazonas card from your deck to your hand. Very nice, very cool. If you also control no effect monsters or tokens, you can special summon a Phantasm Spiral token, which is a pretty big ass fucking token.
Man, it's a water deck I never got to use.
Other water cards, such as Deep Sea Attack, to get some more things going down. We have some MST, some staples. Fusion Reborn, which is a very good card in this deck. It also is a fusion card, so you can discard it for polymerization.
Hey.
We have some Power of Kyryu Shins. And now, with monsters, we have Storm Amazonas Raima, because Amazonas. Oh, right, Super Fusion Gem is here too. Very good.
Hey.
We have Amazonas Turtle Tiger, Bubble Man, Penguin Soldier, another Aperia. We have Yowie, Furious Sea King, new and improved Mythic Tree Dragon. Basically just added a bunch of little things. Also, it's considered a normal monster. Because Phantasms love normal monsters. Same thing with new and improved Mythic Water Dragon. Much better attack and defense, as well as a attack increasing effect by getting rid of earth monsters to stack under it. Meaning you can use this card to stack Sword Hunter under it and gain a bunch of shit.
Ooh.
We have Deep Sea Dweller. You'd already know how to use that one. We have some Amazonas, Amazonas staples, such as Amazonas of the Seas. We have Gigabyte. We have more Phantasm Spiral Serpents. We have a single a Phantasm Seadra, just to have a Thunder monster in the deck for getting the boy over here. Also, it is a water, so it's fine. We have Prophecy Magician. We have Phantasm Fiend Kraken. We have some Claymans for more Earth monsters in the deck to do things with. We have some Mermaid Archery Girls. We have a single Gaga Gigo. Oh, two Gaga Gigos. Interesting. I thought it was a single one.
Me when she Gaga my Gigo.
We have Phantasm Night King. Very big, beefy boy. We have Enchanted Mermaid. Very fun, very good card. More king. We have two very low level reptiles. We have Life Drinker Lizard and Life Squeezer Lizard. They need them for damage equals reptile to have some low level targets. Speaking of low level targets, we have Turtle Keeper of Traditions, a very good one cost monster that can be used for synchroing out Phantasm Spiral Emperor. We have Kairyushin. We have Phantasm Water Sylph. We have Ryotoki, I believe. No, Rytoka. And finally, we have Water Dragon Fairy, who is a Water Dragon Fairy.
I see. Okay, I can work with this deck. Again, it's basically the water deck I never got to use.
Yeah. I forgot to put one card in. I forgot to put the Enchanting Mermaid trap card in, but we can put that in later. Yeah. But that is that current deck. As you guys are able to see through that, I will say one deck that I know probably one of you wants to play with is the Kenneth deck.
What? Who could possibly want to play with that?
Because I did not have the cards, I did not know if you were going to get the cards. I have not made Kenneth's current deck. However, I will be able to give it to you as soon as it is made, if you would like to play that one.
I would, yes.
The only other person you guys know are playing that you guys have played with before, including that one of you have dueled against before and had a bit of a conversation with, is Rhino. I would like to ask, Lily, would you like to play as Rhino for the tournament coming up?
Okay.
Rhino's deck has not been increased by much since the last time it has been shown. That being said, I am planning on just sort of opening up a couple packs and seeing if he gets something good. Currently, the only thing you would know of his deck is what he played against you. He has the Cloud Castle, he has the Beasts, he got some fun stuff, basically a bunch of attack increasing cards. He's essentially a beat stick deck, but he does have some neat things with it, such as Defense Draw and Guardian of Order being his probably best card. But yeah, he's got some fun stuff. He has old Ancient Elf. Ew, that has to get changed. But yeah, he doesn't have as big and crazy of a deck because he didn't get prestiged 6 times like the other 2 did. But hey, he's got some shit going on for him.
Kenneth didn't get prestiged.
Well, Kenneth has already a good deck and he's an obelisk.
Yeah.
Rhino is technically a Slifer that got put up into Raw for no reason. But hey, who knows what'll happen? Maybe if he wins here, he'll be able to go up into obelisk. And that would be very funny to me. That would be really funny to me if he was able to get to obelisk with this deck.
Let my boy cook.
Let him cook.
He goes to the obelisk so he can still participate in the tournament if he wins.
A lot of his cards are going to have to be updated because certain cards are updated in our stuff, including Neo as well as Ancient Elf, but they will be updated very soon. But this is the gist of it. Dude's got a fucking card destruction. That's pretty cool. I don't know why you have 2 of them. Oh, right, because you had 1 extra card in your deck because you didn't put this in there yet. But yeah, also decent deck that needs a couple of things thrown into it, but we will get those things thrown into it relatively quickly. As soon as the game lets me do things. Thank you, game. He's got some pretty good ones. Like, he has freaking Shadow Spell on the deck. He has some Malevolent Nuzzlers. He's got Hell Centipedes. It's mostly just a big beatdown deck. Only, you know, not beatdown's beatdown deck, but a beatdown deck. Very fun, very cool. That all being
Very
said,
thoughtful, very demure.
Very demure.
Very demure.
That being said, we will get to these decks a little bit later, and again, I will make the decks that we haven't got to see right here very easily, very quickly, as soon as we can, and allow for both Lily and Emerald to look into them before they have a chance to go in to do stuff. The other 2 decks are essentially done, though, are essentially what they are going to be. I had to pay attention to them because, again, their duelist ranks just kept fucking going up.
Yep. Let's go women.png.
Let's go women. It also makes sense, though, because they are both obelisks.
Yeah.
That they have really
but
good
also
decks.
Let's go women.
But also let's go women.
Let's go women.
Women.
That being said, we now have all of these things. We are not going to be having 5Darps for the next 4 weeks, as we are going to have spooky games throughout all of October.
Oh, it wasn't spooky.
Not spooky. For spooky month, we're going to have a game that is themed around fun Halloween stuff.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
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 Let's go.
Like candy.
I heard they put
Maybe-
razor blades in those things.
Not the kind of candy we're going to see.
Maybe a couple of tricks?
I would never.
A couple of treats?
I would never trick you.
No,
You were
not
right.
that. They're, like some funny ha-has. It's funny, ha ha ha. Ting,
It isn't like you basically put me like you gaslight me every fucking week, right?
I would
You wouldn't do
never.
that.
I would never gaslight you ever.
Right?
this is a lie. It was just lied.
I would never do that.
Diego has admitted that they lie all the time.
I would never.
I'm glad
Liar,
you
liar.
wouldn't lie.
Plants
What
for
if
hire.
that was a lie? That they lied all the time.
But yes, so we will be coming back to 5Darps in November. Hopefully by then we'll have a good understanding of these decks while they're gonna be able to see what happens. We'll see if the 4 of them will be able to go on to the winners tournament. We'll see who their opponents are. We'll see if we know any of their opponents. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. And we'll see what the heck goes down in the Interdorm Millennium Brawl Obelisk versus Raw 2.
I love that NATO and Talos are like, yeah, we can get along. This is nice.
Dude, of any person, I'm so happy that the friendship is blossoming between Taliesin and NATO.
It's the
I
worst
hate
in
it.
the best way.
It's the worst
You know what I
thing.
mean?
It's great. Imagine if you didn't talk NATO out of dueling, and then I allowed you to play NATO's deck.
That would have been so hilarious, though. I would have gotten to play the Blue Eyes deck.
Too bad that'll never happen now.
No, it's fine. This is the correct timeline.
I enjoy this timeline as well. This timeline was pretty fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys all very much. We are gonna end the recording here, and we are gonna talk about some maybe some horror resort stuff, or maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff right after for a little bit. We'll see you guys next time, and like always, later days.
Good.
Later days. Mwah.
Goodbye.